Okay, start recording.
Alrighty.
Okay, we're recording.
We're recording. Alright, well, everyone, welcome back to another session.
Good morning,
Rose.
Vietnam.
Rose will not be joining us. She says she is tired, which she's not really
Yes.
needed at the moment.
She recently just got back from a wedding and she is exhausted.
Very much so. Dealing with people is exhausting. Anyway,
I can't believe that she got married to someone else instead of you, Andy. I thought you two were going strong.
It's her nephew's cousin.
Anyway,
something
Isn't
like
that illegal? You shouldn't marry in the family.
Alex, you're getting to that point again.
Anyway, back on topic. Last session, you all met a certain tabaxi named Stratego. Shop owner, member of the Thieves Guild, information broker, who gave you all some needed information on your future endeavors, not only to continue to save the world, but also to possibly save the life of Tara. First bit of information was the one that could technically give you, help you out in that is getting a mission from Archbishop Maxwell to free up a mine, the most valuable resource mine for the entire country of Jabal. How you get to Archbishop is through the Bishop Huger Cloudmane. But how you get to Huger Cloudmane is through another priest that you all met at... Give me a second. I forgot the name of the church. Forgot to write it down.
It's Church of the something.
I think I called it Church of the Shield. It's a church in the slums run by only one priest. Priest Keelik Markov welcomed you into the church and said you're free to stay here. Unfortunately, you guys didn't get any dinner from him because it was too late. But he did lead you to the sleeping chambers where you all can get some rest, and he'll serve you breakfast in the morning. You guys benefit from a long rest. It is now morning. And unfortunately, I couldn't find a decent map that I wanted for a bedroom for this place.
That's fine. I guess we could use our imagination.
Hold on, give me a second. I used to have it, but I guess it's gone now. I'll have to look for it some other time. Yeah, we're just going to have to use Theater of the Mind, as Chris likes to say. And they wouldn't have been very fancy beds. They're basically like sewn together feather beds. Nothing too comfortable.
Oh, that's my taste.
So now it is morning. The effects of the divine narcotic is officially over. Schminsky, you're completely back to normal. Damn. And I'll give you guys some fluff session here.
Oh, Lordy.
Right, well, Schminsky is going to still be asleep until someone comes and wakes her up. She's had a very long night.
Yeah.
Very long day. So whoever wants to endure that shitstorm, feel free to let me know.
Not it.
I'm not waking her up. You wake her up.
Everyone, roll an intelligence save. Everyone except Schminsky, roll an intelligence save.
Oh no.
Reason being is I want to see if you guys can remember that she's normally a chaotic little ball of insanity. Or are you going to wake her up like she's a normal person, like she was acting yesterday?
You know, for fluff's sake, I'm going to use Roll20's dice. Intelligence save as... Okay.
Locke knows better.
Oh, why is it this?
It's all right. Just go to your page up at the top.
I see it. Can I roll again?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey!
You know, damn it, you know better.
You know better than I do, and mine was a nat 20.
I had a lucky moment. It was just right after you woke up. You were like, I think I can conquer the world.
Chris, you there?
Uh-oh.
Sour, you there? I'll roll for him. I don't know where he is right now. Nice.
Oh. That's not just a bad one. That is a crit fail.
That's a...
Oh, no.
I mean, it does make sense since he's the one that like knows Schminsky the least, right?
Yeah.
It kind of does.
It does.
Considering like Locke is the only adult of the party. Let's face it, Mike. Locke is literally the only adult of the party.
Yeah. I say I'm just the angsty teenager at this point.
You're the angsty teenager that's in that coming of age storyline, but at the same time, you're not ready.
Yes, all going perfectly as planned.
Come on, Chris.
It's like me having that epiphany to basically like tell you to summon your god.
Yeah, everything hasn't clicked for Kay just yet.
Yeah, yet. But it will.
Which is hilarious because I'm fairly positive Locke is like the youngest.
Hey, age is just an attitude, man.
I hate that you're right. By the way, we were fucking slammed today.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't get off till 3:30.
Oh, everybody's out and doing stuff, that's why.
Everybody's out and doing stuff, but you figured, Memorial Day weekend, people are grilling out on the grill like Dad is right now. Like, I know he'll bitch and moan at me to come join the living later, but honestly, I want my little escapism fantasy for like an hour.
Fair enough.
Oh, you joined Roll20.
We had somebody order 6 Rubens for one meal.
Ooh.
There you are. What's up, Chris?
Sorry, dog aggro.
Gotcha. Well, I hate to say this, sir, but I had everyone roll intelligence aid to see if they'd wake up Schminsky, not remembering that normally she's a chaotic ball of crazy. Everyone rolled and passed.
Looks like you got the short straw.
You didn't answer, so I rolled for you, and you got a nat 1 to wake her up.
Wait, so we're all waking her up at the same time? What kind of shit is this?
No, just
you are.
you specifically.
So basically drawing straws at this point.
Yeah, Locke and Kate like, yeah, we know better.
We'll let her sleep in.
But I rolled for you, and you rolled a nat freaking 1.
No, you rolled the nat 1.
He's like, no, you rolled the nat 1. I was AFK because I had to deal with my dog.
No, you deal with the consequences.
Oh, go ahead. Go roll. Go wake up Schminsky.
I mean, I guess I don't even have a choice into how I do it.
Oh, you have a choice of how you do it. Yeah,
So you just gotta
you
do
decide
it.
how you do it. You decide how you do it. You just gotta do it.
You just gotta deal with the consequences of whatever bullshit Alex comes up with.
Oh God.
Yup.
We were all going like nose goes.
He's already scared of me.
Alright, so
Don't
we're
worry,
gonna start with let's play some soft music to see if she twitches already. Is she a heavy sleeper or not? I don't
Using a
know.
fucking 9.
I'm going for
I don't know if
the
she's a heavy sleeper or not.
We're about to find
God
out.
damn it, dog. Leave me alone. We're gonna play some music
Meanwhile-
from the harmonica.
Meanwhile, Luck is doing his early morning exercises and shit to keep himself in shape.
All right, so roll me a
I
performance.
know how to wake Schminsky up. Hold on. I look at the group. Is there food?
I like that. Is there food? Peace offering, please.
Yeah. We're just gotta like cook it and make the aroma wake her up.
There is no.
God
food
damn
where
it! I
you
start
are.
playing my music. Give me a second. Move, dog. I gotta roll. Right. I tap myself and I give myself inspiration. I don't even think that's a thing.
No.
Nice try though.
It was a very
whoop,
nice
bam.
try.
Whatever it is, plus 13. Look at that shit. It's like
Oh.
the softest. It sounds like ocean.
That was
Okay.
one off from being a nat 20.
That's pretty high. Okay, so you're playing.
Well, the
a really-
19, by the way.
I see
Plus
that.
12.
You're playing a really nice, soothing melody, Schminsky.
And then the natural one happens and my guitar breaks. God damn it. Can you imagine?
You're just weird twang.
Yeah.
Turns into the fucking banjo music.
All right, so Schminsky, you're dead asleep. All of a sudden, in your dream, you start hearing this nice, soothing melody, and it slowly starts to wake you up. What do you do?
All right. This is theater of the mind, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm assuming is it like a single room or is it like a group room with a bunch of beds?
It's a group room.
Okay.
No.
So Schminsky's laying there. She's perfectly fine. She's having these weird fucking dreams, like some weird ass shit is happening. And
I dreamt that I was completely calm. What the fuck's going on?
The
how
nightmare.
can I help people? Yeah, some weird shit in her dreams, and she's
Can I help?
starting to wake
How do you
up.
feel? I feel sane. I don't like it.
She hears this calming music, and she like groans a little bit, rolls over. She finds a pillow, a nice big soft pillow, and she tries to like bury her head in it to like block out the music. Does he continue playing?
Told to come wake her up, right? Like we gotta go type shit? Or it's just like,
Yeah. Yes, it's time to wake up with that performance. Yes, it's still playing.
yeah, it's gonna get, it's gonna get louder if you cover your ears because I gotta wake you up.
All right, so she's gonna grab the pillow and she's gonna throw it as hard as she can towards the source of the noise.
Weave.
So do I have to make a roll for that?
Weave. Oh god.
You know what? Yeah, your strength, I guess.
Probably fail. An 11?
So she's trying to chuck this pillow at this guy. So 5.
It misses. It just misses.
Why somebody play stupid, annoying music?
Oh, because it's time to wake up. Everybody's
Wait,
awake.
did you say that it sounds like the ocean?
No, I was just being
Okay.
weird because I rolled a 32. I figured I could do that.
It just sounds like soothing music. However he wants it to sound is how it sounds.
All right.
Yeah, yeah, we gotta go.
Schminsky no wanna go.
So you wanna stay?
Schminsky sleep. You shut up.
You can
Schminsky
sleep when we on something else when we get there.
Schminsky is sleeping now. There is no point to Schminsky sleeping later because Schminsky wants to sleep now.
It is very skillful that you can sleep and speak to me at the same time, Schminsky.
Schminsky is extremely skillful. Also, fuck
No,
off.
that's why we need you. Come on, Schminsky, please.
Ah!
Cade goes to Locke. It's like, wow, this is actually going better than I thought it would.
You gotta keep your distance, bro.
She
That's
like,
why the pillow throw didn't work.
she like pulls herself up and like stares at him and like rubs her eyes and stares at him and like,
You
Wait,
get
who
a
are you?
cheesy elf smile.
who is
Wait,
this person? Where is everyone
George,
else?
George
Where
with a
are
J.
we?
Oh, God. What do you mean, where are we?
Well, last thing Schminsky remembers, she was, and her eyes go really wide. She's like, "Son of a!" And she like tries to pick up the bed, like table flip the bed.
Whoa!
Obviously
Are we in the
failed.
church? Right? We're still in the church, right?
Yeah, you're in the living quarters of the church.
Yeah. These people were nice to us.
Fucking
Let's
piece
not.
of angel shit ass colostomy bag stick in the face.
I agree, but we cannot
She like
put
runs
these
up,
beds
like
over.
leaps up onto this guy, like onto his chest, like his feet on his chest, and like her hands grabbing his collars, like, "Who did this to Schminsky?"
Don't let them know it was Cade's god.
All right. Can I take this opportunity to take a? So I'm assuming she's like hanging on to me. Just
Yeah,
like,
she's
yeah.
She's really small, so she's got like her feet on your chest and like her
Mhm.
both hands holding your collar. So she's like her face is pressed up right against your face.
So I'm gonna kite her. Like I'm just gonna walk backwards while trying to convince her that everything is okay.
Take me to the
Towards the
person
door.
that did the thing to Schminsky that made her not Schminsky.
But
Or
You were
Schminsky
never
will
not
tear
Schminsky.
your underwear through your throat.
all right, let's go on our way.
That's a creative one. I'm gonna post that on r/rare insults.
Yeah. I'm just
Whoa.
gonna mage
Schminsky
hand
will
the door
weather you so
closed.
hard you will sneeze cotton.
Yeah, she's gonna be threatening me the whole way. I'm just like closing the door with mage hand behind me, just backing up and walking towards hopefully the rest of the group so they can hear one of these insults before she hops off and jumps on them.
I need, in order to get the full effect of this, I need to try and find a acceptable list of swear words that I'm going to use. So hold on a second.
Oh man, the
Okay,
people
carry on.
tried. Yeah, so I'm just like, with my hands up right next to her so she can see it. Not trying to peel her off from me or anything, just letting her vent.
Yeah, you have no idea how close you are to having your throat slit right now.
I know. But I'm taking her to what she
Same
wants.
fluffy cock flavored potato chip licking double dicking rim job gargling jerk store merchandise jubilex effluvia.
Okay. You guys walk down the spiral staircase, and it leads to the main foyer where the screen you see is now.
He's awake.
But on the opposite end of where you are, which is right here, those stairs lead down. The ones you came down from lead up to the living quarters. This one goes down to the kitchen and eating area.
Made a wrong turn.
No. See,
Oh, okay.
over here is for the sleeping quarters. Down.
Okay.
Right here is for the.
Oh, so I gotta go up and back down.
Yes.
Oh god.
So yeah, you walk downstairs one floor to where you are now in the open foyer. Then you go
Mhm.
across to the other set of
Mhm.
stairs that lead down.
Mhm.
And again, I couldn't find a decent map worth a damn. I gotta get better at looking through Pinterest. That I wanted for the dining area. So it's just one very big wooden table with a long row of benches to sit on. And there's 4 plates of what looks like, how can I put it? Have any of you had grits?
Yep.
Yep.
That's what
Marina?
it is. It's a small bowl of grits, a piece of bread, and a cup of water. And the priest that you met yesterday says, good morning. This is a very small, poor church, but I'm happy to offer what I have. Please, come, enjoy.
About Schminsky yelling at my face.
Is Schminsky still yelling at his face?
Oh yeah, she's
I was
still
gonna
there.
peel her off to like
Burning,
lock or
patted
somebody.
million ass nugget aficionado, goat cheese stiff, and macrame not
I
on time.
appreciate your
porcelain swan
kindness,
collecting.
sir, but if you would just give me like 5 minutes, I gotta find the rest of it. Do you know where they're at?
Rest of what?
The people I came in with.
Did Cade and Locke not follow?
Were they not standing outside the door giggling while this poor schmuck goes in to wake up
Oh.
Schminsky, or did they take a safe distance?
Well,
thought they
to be
let you sleep.
fair, like I had stated earlier in the episode, Locke was doing his early morning routine.
Oh,
So he's working
you're
out.
not- Oh, yeah, so you're
Yeah,
not in the
he's working
building.
out. Yeah, he's not in the building. He's working out outside to where he's not going to harm anybody or disturb anybody's sleep.
Gotcha.
He's the
Hey,
early riser of the party.
Gotcha.
Do you want to eat before you keep yelling, or do you have more?
She pauses at the word eat and like, you have food?
Yeah, this nice man is gonna give us some food.
She
And then we
like
could go
peers
back to
around
yelling
and
at my
try and
face.
look at the man.
He is just standing there with his hands touching, like when you pray, just hands together.
It's like,
And
dear
yes.
God, where did this demon come from?
No, that's not what he's thinking at all.
It's what I'm thinking, because, like, for whatever reason, I decided to roll a IRL die to basically hear if, because of Locke's, animal tendencies or whatever, he can hear Schminsky.
That'd be a perception check.
I know.
Would you roll?
15 on the die. My modifier for perception is 8. So that's a 23.
You hear. It's muffled, but you hear. You can distinctly
Yeah.
hear Schminsky's voice, but you can't make out what she's yelling. But you can hear she's awake.
She's awake and back to her normal chaotic self. Got it.
What's Cade doing?
Cade will be
On
following a couple
eggshells.
steps behind. Just try not to get absorbed into Schminsky's bullshit again.
Right. Alright, well, the priest is
So-
again standing there beside where you guys would sit to eat and saying, come, eat, enjoy.
So Cade will move past them and sit and say thank you, Father, and then go ahead and just slowly go through the breakfast while keeping an eye on these two over here.
Gotcha. What does Schminsky do?
Minsky is tempted by the promise of food. He's like, where is the food?
Come on, guys.
Okay.
Where is the food?
Where's the food? I just point out the grits to Schminsky.
What are these things? Looks like puke.
Tastes a little bit better than puke.
A little bit better?
Well, I don't know what puke tastes like.
If I was in the building, I would have automatically given you a look like, dude, what the hell?
All right, we could try it at the same time. If you don't like it, we'll give it to, I don't know, Cade. He seems to be enjoying it.
You try first. If you're poisoned, Schminsky, kill the
Oh
person.
my
who
God,
poisoned you.
Schminsky, come on. Really?
On what?
Think I'm gonna poison you?
I was poisoned. Schminsky was poisoned yesterday. Mind poisoned.
Nobody did anything you didn't want to do, Schminsky.
Try really, really hard not to smile.
Schminsky severely doubts that.
God, if
This
only
was
I
kind of
could...
impressive the other day. Alright, I'll try first. What does it taste like?
Oh, did Steve say he'd be right back?
Oh.
God has gone dark on us. He has forsaken us.
I mean,
All right, I'm back.
I understand why he would do that.
Alrighty.
Welcome back, Stephen.
Yeah, the grandparents and 3 of the grandchildren came back, so
Huh.
it's going to be a little loud, and I apologize. I might have to step away for a few minutes, but I can still play. Anyway, so yes, Schminsky, you said you were looking for the food.
Yeah, looking at it at least.
Yeah. No. Again, he's just standing beside the table, offering you a place to sit.
And
That's pretty much it. Are you gonna sit and
And-
eat?
He's like, oh, where's my
has
food?
the other person tried the food yet?
Oh,
Cade said he sat down.
Food's food.
What does it taste like?
Food? No,
Does
how to
taste
describe
like
it.
puke?
All right. It just. You guys ever had just plain old grits? That's what it tastes like. Plain old grits. You actually
I
take
don't
a
know what a
bite.
Dragon Board would like out of that shit.
You actually take a bite, Cade.
Yeah.
Let me roll something real quick.
Holy food.
It needs salt.
It needs
No.
sugar.
Let's see.
There are 4 kinds of people in this world. Because I'm the one that would add hot sauce to grits.
All
Well, some
right.
people add cinnamon. That works.
That works too, yeah.
Not a bad
Or
idea.
both.
Yeah, but you say
Alright,
nutmeg,
so-
right? It's nutmeg, not cinnamon. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So, Cade, you take a bite. Again, I'm just gonna flavor it. Say it tastes kind of like cheddar cheese grits.
Okay, fair enough.
The moment you take a bite, you kind of feel like this warmness from your chest, and it spreads throughout your body. Used, my sir, have 15 temporary hit points.
Interesting. Okay, okay.
Oh god, this is not good.
I go tell him, it's like, there's a weird twang to it, but honestly, it's not bad.
He's gonna bow politely and said, "Thank you very much."
There you go, Schminsky. It's not bad.
Yeah. Alright, she tries
Remember
some.
like this, the more you eat, the more energy you have to yell at people later.
All right, so Schminsky climbs off of George, takes a bite. The same thing. It tastes like
Fix my
cheddar
shirt,
cheese.
finally.
It
Jesus.
tastes like tastes like cheddar cheese grits with a nice, warm, soothing feeling starting from your chest and spreading through your body. You as well get 15 temporary hit points.
Schminsky finds this acceptable. Where is the people who did the thing to Schminsky?
Start eating and trying to ignore before I get jumped on.
That's the same thing for you. 15 temporary hit points.
It's about
You'll-
to happen.
Yeah, Keelik is gonna sit down at the head of the table, scooch in, and then we'll politely ask, "Whatever do you mean?" Well,
Yesterday, and she says it like in between and during mouthfuls, by the way. She's like, like, oh, yesterday, something in the sky did something, and then Schminsky was all like, woo, there, and it was nice and like help people, and you owe her money for the musical instrument thing, probably.
all right, let me roll an intelligence check for him.
They do owe you money.
Okay, while that's going on, Locke will come back from inside and go, "That's a lot of incoherent babbling."
Yeah.
You, whoever you are,
What?
cat person, who did the thing to Schminsky yesterday that made her not Schminsky?
Kid will speak up, it's like the same person that gave you your wings. Take it easy.
She like narrows her eyes and stares at him like, you saying the crazy person with all the crazy people in his
Oh
head
my
made
god.
Schminsky not Schminsky?
Nope, the crazy person that's in the crazy person that... Well,
Huh?
There is way too much
Kinda.
crazy here. Schminsky demands an explanation.
Okay, Locke's going to lightly bap Cade on the back of the head first of all.
what'd I do?
I don't I don't think the gods would appreciate it if we called them crazy, no matter how suicidal this mission seems.
Before I start, Keelik will just sit up straight and say, before we continue this conversation, I would like to help you with, by the way. My name is Keelik Markov. I am the single priest that runs this church. And just like the mad mage that accompanies you every once in a while, I, too, praise more than one god. It is a pleasure to meet you, warriors of the gods. Cade Sachs, Locke, Lady Schminsky, and now a new one since you've started your journey, George. If I remember
Okay,
correctly.
so she like pauses eating, puts down her fork and thing, for her spoon or whatever, and goes up to this guy, like right up to him, like looking up at him, is like, "What did you call Schminsky?"
Lady Schminsky.
Not like angrily, just like here's like. It's like turns around, looks at him, and was like, "See, this person knows Schminsky is a girl. What's wrong with all of you idiots?"
I look at Kate.
That's like a girl.
Schminsky's a girl.
Oh
That's
no!
not like a girl. Schminsky is a girl. Therefore, everything Schminsky does is like a girl.
This is a big can of worms I'm not going to get
Makes
into.
so much more sense now.
The mood swings.
What's that supposed to mean?
The mood swings. The irrational decision making.
Nothing. I just start stuffing my face with more food.
You put that food down and you tell Schminsky what you're talking about.
Nothing. Nobody told me.
You couldn't tell from looking at Schminsky that Schminsky is a girl?
Thank God.
Tell by looking at Tara that Tara was a
awkward
boy.
in social situations. Because in a realistic setting, any of my other characters would be currently playing rock, paper, scissors with Cade to decide which one gets to tell her.
To be fair, I didn't know that Tara was a boy. So apparently I have horrible sense at gender.
Tara can't decide what she is. He is. They are.
There you go.
Oh, well, see, can't blame me. I'm sorry.
Schminsky
Lady
can blame you for not knowing what Schminsky is. Schminsky is obviously a girl.
I have actually never seen you, like, compete with us, so I guess it makes sense. I don't know. I don't know what to say to Suski.
Are you...
Nobody knows how to deal with Schminsky. Not even Schminsky.
I am deeply sorry.
Cage
It
just
won't
like,
happen again.
slowly starts face palming like, jeez.
But these grits, though.
These grits, though.
Take 10%. Need to take 10% off their squarely, Dan. Oh look, ground.
The actual hilarity of this is just out of pure curiosity. I just googled female kobold.
What does Schminsky have to do to get recognized as a girl?
Just, well, now that I, like, know definitively from the source, if you'd like to be called Lady Schminsky from now on, I could call you Lady Schminsky.
No,
Okay.
Schminsky doesn't want to be called Lady Schminsky. That sounds stupid.
What would you like? Well, what can I do for you to make up for
Stop calling Schminsky
Like
a
knowledge.
boy.
copy? Got it, ma'am. You got
I
it,
need
dude.
some respect.
The hilarious part is it's literally every other NPC that calls Schminsky little boy, like Stratego.
Don't worry, I will be defending her honor from now on.
I would have loved to have Schminsky interact with a specific NPC I made for my campaign.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
The guy.
everyone's getting off topic. Schminsky needs to find the
Man, I thought it
person
would
or
work.
thing that did the thing to Schminsky yesterday that made Schminsky not Schminsky.
Felix sits up again, and I believe the one you are looking for that calmed your senses would be a second. Amal, god of labor.
Okay, everyone
Yep.
find this person Amal, and then we stab him in the crotch.
Ball. Think a little bit harder, Schminsky.
Stab him in the crotch multiple times?
No. I think it's the beginning part of your sentence.
Stab.
What? No, before that.
Find them?
Find who? What?
We find this person that person said their name was,
Person.
and then we
Right.
stab them in the crotch.
All right, so it's
Lady-
not a person. Think bigger.
Lady Schminsky, I'm afraid the one you wish to
I thought you knew
mutilate
this name.
is one of the gods, a patron to Kate.
So?
It's not a person. You can't just stab.
He
Come
has
on.
no crotch for you to stab.
Yeah,
Dang it.
somebody
Well, what
already
two
got to.
gods have that Schminsky can stab?
Oh god.
Oh god.
The closest you would be able to stab Amal is stabbing the Mad Mage, Narsil.
Yeah, Schminsky tried that.
Did he just say it out loud? Does that mean they?
No, he called him the Mad Mage.
Yeah, but he also said his name. But
Oh,
no,
did
he is not being summoned.
He's not atoned.
See, that little snidbit is for you guys. But yes, that would be the closest way to stabbing a mall you can get.
We do have other matters that we need to. Weren't we looking for this guy specifically?
Yes. See, the two gods that I specifically pray to, Illida, goddess of knowledge, and Karn, god of strength.
Listen,
They sent me images that you would be needing my help. So I'm here to assist.
So, who are you assisting? To do what?
they're out.
I'm here to assist you, the champions of the gods, in whatever you may need.
A way to stab them all in the crotch?
I believe I have already told you the closest way to do that.
Well, what's the next closest way?
There is
Schminsky,
no
you might as well
next
just move
closest
along.
way.
She like glares at whoever suggested she just move along and not do this.
Perhaps
Schminsky
holding on to this
is going to
quest.
find the person that did this and find some way to stab them in the crotch. Because Schminsky was all woo and and nice. And what was that word you used? The car word?
Caring.
Where'd you
Howard.
put the big red macaroni and cheese?
That was it. Schminsky hates being calm.
Not in the spots that is-
Schminsky has so many things Schminsky wants to do. Schminsky wants to shiny. Schminsky wants to stab gods in the crotch. Schminsky wants to eat lots of food and hide and sleep for years. Schminsky didn't want to do any of it. Any of it. Schminsky wasn't Schminsky anymore. It was like the person took everything that makes Schminsky Schminsky and turned it off.
That's why I didn't look at it. Thank you.
feeling bad for Schminsky. I'm not gonna lie.
Does nobody understand how bad this is?
Who used your eye?
No.
I do believe that this was a divine intervention just for the moment, Miss Schminsky. It's not something that will happen all the time.
Well, Schminsky bloody well hopes not.
Although it'd be great for you next time to not say you're being kidnapped to the cops.
Yeah, that was a bit
Why?
much.
Was it a lie?
Yes.
Yes.
She like thinks for a second. I'm pretty sure Schminsky was being kidnapped.
By us?
Yes.
We
You came willingly. That is literally the definition of not being kidnapped.
people are your friend? I don't understand.
Schminsky didn't want to go at that point in time, therefore Schminsky was being kidnapped.
Oh my!
Schminsky
So we
knows
were to
words.
leave you on the boat.
Okay, how about instead of saying you were kidnapped, you were reluctant to go?
That's the same thing.
No, it isn't.
No, it is not.
If
Kidnapping is a
Schminsky does
charge.
not want to
but
go
look at
somewhere,
this.
and somebody takes her somewhere, Schminsky is being kidnapped. That is what the word kidnapped means. Is Schminsky wrong?
It's too
Eh?
early in the morning for this shit.
Well, then make it later in the day.
I would if I could.
But we're still stuck at breakfast.
Good point. Schminsky needs to go back to finish eating. She like walk
There,
back.
maybe you'll be less.
There we go.
So, first objective, find a way to stab a god in the crotch. Second objective, find a way for Schminsky never to be calm ever again.
Those are Sminsky's objectives. But Sminsky fails
Well,
to realize
Schminsky's
we
important,
all
and
have our
therefore
own
everyone can
objectives,
do what Schminsky wants.
but we have a
Leans over
team
to Kate.
objective.
I do.
Leans over to Kate.
Team objective comes before personal objectives, Sminsky. That M messes me up.
Keelik will say, I have been working on a way to medically induce someone's, how did you say, calmness? I call it a sedative.
He's like, okay, who said that? Who said it?
Keelik.
Okay, so she like turns to him, and she's got like fucking murder in her eyes, and she like holds out her hand and like forms a little fireball on her hand, ready to throw it. Like, you said what?
I said, I have developed a method called a sedative to do exactly what you said.
But Schminsky does not want this to happen ever again.
Nor did I say I would force it upon you.
Yeah, and she like puts fire off, and she like goes up to him and like goes back, picks a chair up, takes the chair over to his side, sets the chair down by his side, stands on the chair, puts her arm like around his shoulders now that she's a little bit taller. And it's like Schminsky realizes that not everyone is as intelligent as Schminsky. But here's the thing: when somebody makes a thing that does a thing, other people that aren't that person use that thing to do things that the first person didn't want the thing to do. For example, Schminsky makes potions that make people not breathe anymore because Schminsky thinks that they're stupid. Then people take those things and make people that Schminsky does want to keep breathing not breathe anymore.
Your
Do you
point.
see what Schminsky's saying here?
Your point.
If you person makes something that makes Schminsky not Schminsky, even if this person, you person, didn't want to use it, then other people who aren't this person will take that thing that makes Schminsky not Schminsky and give it to other people who do want Schminsky to be not Schminsky, and then Schminsky will be not Schminsky, and Schminsky will be very upset. And then Schminsky will burn your house down.
The end.
That was the sound of me and Kate collectively hitting our head on the table.
Kate has apparently transcended to the living plane.
Do we understand what Schminsky is trying to say now?
Well, Schminsky just gave me a fucking headache. But that is a lot of third person.
She kind of followed.
Probably one of the smartest
guess-
things Schminsky said, and I wish she hadn't said it.
I can see why Revka chose you.
Who's Ravka?
Oh God. Oh, sorry.
I can't tell if that was in character or not, and that's very
What, the oh God?
concerning.
Oh, him? Yeah, I think it's in character.
Definitely.
That's what I said. Oh God. Oh God.
Okay, he said
my God is
definitely in character. No, it's totally out of character. This is Alex asking and not Schminsky.
My goddess's name is Elda. Oh, Elda.
Schminsky's patron is Revka, god of deception.
No, I'm
But
thinking
Schminsky
about
hasn't been
mine.
deceiving anybody today.
What? The kidnapping.
There's
You
a
just
sub-
woke up.
There's a sub thing to the god of deception. It's also the god of thievery, which is what you generally try to do.
Evering?
Yeah, stealing shinies.
Oh. Schminsky has been told not to steal things anymore because Schminsky can obtain shiny things without stealing.
By earning them.
Comes with
Yes.
I
floor.
just think that's a really long-winded way of stealing things because you get them in the end, but man.
But
It's
man,
legal.
Yes, Lady Schminsky, but unfortunately, one of the two gods that I personally pray to are usually at war with Ravka. So, no, I will not forcibly feed you this miracle drug that I've came up with, which I mainly use for soldiers in the field who have lost their limb, and I'm trying to save their lives and they won't settle down. Because they lost a limb, which usually calms them down and allows me to work to save their lives. However, if I see that you are purposefully trying to endanger the lives of your companions, I will act accordingly. I would hope that you could respect us enough to try and not to. I can understand you're a bit of a chaotic nature, which I can forgive. However, I cannot forgive deliberately trying to hurt your
When
fellow
has Schminsky
teammates.
ever tried to deliberately hurt people that are people that deserve hurting?
You're asking him something about your past that he knows nothing about.
Yes.
Schminsky's like the Joker. If she has to have a past, she'd prefer it to be multiple choice.
right. That is correct.
I don't know about your past, Lady Schminsky. I can only help moving forward in the future. But just by what I've observed within the first 5 minutes of meeting you.
So, doesn't matter what Schminsky says, you will still take this thing that makes people not themselves and use it.
No, absolutely not. It's
Will
only a
you
last
give it to
resort.
other people?
No, absolutely. Again, it's only to keep people.
Then what
calm
if
so I
those
can save
people use that
lives.
thing on Schminsky? For example, and she turns around to look at Locke. That person!
I would not give it to him. Only I have the ingredients to make such a thing. Well, not really have the ingredients. I have the recipe, which is not written down. He then taps on his forehead. It's up here in my memory.
What if people can read minds? Huh?
Schminsky?
Unfortunately,
Basically, do you have people looking for you that can read minds?
Well, Schminsky can read minds. Schminsky just assumes everyone can.
No, Schminsky, we're not all as talented as you are.
I like this person.
George. Well, I
yeah,
have yet.
Locke's just going to pat George's back at that. Yep, you're learning.
Soon you'll be one with the
Start
sarcasm.
making a list.
I have not yet come across someone who can read my mind.
Hunter.
Schminsky will accept this for now. But we still have to find a way to stab God in the crotch.
That one is fairly impossible.
Yeah.
Just-
Fairly impossible does not mean completely impossible, therefore is possible.
Moving on.
Anyway,
Oh, actually, that is a very good point. And she turns to look at the guy who played the music. Why did you wake Schminsky up?
I take her eye contact and I direct it towards the other two who told me to wake her up.
Okay. Whose idea was it? And she points to the other two people.
Point to Cade.
Dude pointed Locke.
wow.
I may
Why
be
did-
the only adult of the group, but goddamn it, am I going to get yelled at by a child?
Why was Schminsky woken up?
Because everybody else was awake. The sun is awake, so I am awake.
So, what's that got to do with Schminsky?
We have to help Tara get out, and the more time we have, the better. We were supposed to help. Wait, are we supposed to help this man or ask this man for help to get
Hang on, guys, I'll be right
connections with another priest?
Ask the man for help, I believe.
So
Hold
we're
on.
supposed to get
Mike said he'd be back, so he's not back. He's not here right now. Give him a second.
It gives me a minute to pull up fucking YouTube and see exactly why we're here.
And you can eat, too. I'm sure you were hungry.
Oh, trust me, I am hungry. I'm still mad at the people that decided to choose Memorial Weekend to crawl out of the rocks they've been hiding under. Wow, that was surprisingly passive-aggressive.
I think it went a bit past passive-aggressive.
And the sad part is, like, the entire time, because of what tomorrow is, Memorial Day, it sounded like I was threatening them with death because I was just sitting here mumbling under my breath every time somebody came up. Y'all motherfuckers should be at a graveyard.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
It's
I'll
okay.
scream bloody murder over stupid shit.
Sorry.
As they
That
do.
sucks. Alrighty. So, the reason why you're here at this church was one, for shelter.
Yep.
Right.
Two, it is the place where this guy can help you move up the chain of command to be able to get the big quest sanctioned by the church that could use as a pardon for Terra.
Yep.
Schminsky does vaguely remember some things like this at some point.
But the only reason she doesn't remember is because she was calm.
Very unnatural state.
Sure, we'll go with that. Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Well, it
You
would
like-
help Schminsky sleep at night if people would stop waking her up.
Well, it wasn't
Yes.
nighttime, it was daytime. You did sleep through the night.
I have been told that is my mission to aid you in combat and in your missions. So please, what is it that you need help from?
I need to know what this guitar does. Can you tell me what this guitar does?
Wait, didn't Schminsky help you get that guitar?
One of you guys, I don't know if it was you or Locke, but
Schminsky remembers doing a lot of talking, but Schminsky doesn't remember what she was saying.
Schminsky was trying to get a cauldron. You asked
Ooh.
me for help.
All right, so
Schminsky asked for help.
but we need.
Foreign concept.
so you do hand him your new instrument, correct?
Yes.
Intelligence.
I don't know if you can identify.
Unfortunately, hold on.
I was
Yeah.
gonna wait for a mage, but
Yeah, no, he can't help you.
it's all cool. Would you possibly have a cauldron for our friend Schminsky here?
I have but one cauldron, which is to cook
Uh,
for this church.
It's fine.
cooking. Why didn't we think of that?
Well, we tried that, but then Schminsky opened it. Well,
No, we started with potions.
yeah.
We should have started with cooking.
You're
All right,
right,
good
you're
tip. That's a good tip. Well, next time. We're gonna get you that cauldron, Schminsky. So we need an inn on the church. You need to wait in. Is there any good deeds we could do to
What-
get in
what-
these people's good graces?
What exactly for?
Here, Cade will kind of speed things up a little bit and start going over details how we've been asked to investigate the disappearance of the book, and one of our companions is currently in prison for getting caught. So that we need to make a way in for the church to see if we can get her out and continue our investigation.
Pardon, yeah, we'd be much stronger as a group than we would be, as you can see.
I love that
falling
you went
apart.
through. I love that you went through both genders 4 separate times in that one sentence.
All right, Keelik will say, I understand. I believe what you're looking for is to get a church-sanctioned master quest from Archbishop Maxwell. That will
Yes.
get you the pardon that you're looking for to free your companion. But in order to get a master quest from Archbishop, you need to first prove yourself to the church, and how you do that is by doing, again, smaller missions for the church. how you can start there is by a man by the name of Bishop Huger Cloudmane. He's a personal friend of mine. I can arrange a meeting for you.
Appreciate it.
Want-
Hello?
Did you guys cut out?
I think
There you go.
I think
I'm
he
back.
said hold on. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm back. My daughter asked me a question. Yes, I can arrange a meeting for you.
Hmm.
I shall go out and get him.
Well, is there
Do you-
anything that would like help us in this meeting?
At least to get our foot in the door. Be fine.
I believe I can help you with your foot in the door. I just need you to be on your best behavior.
Ugh.
And he's gonna.
Locke immediately looks at Schminsky.
Cade
my head
locks
down.
eyes with Schminsky.
I'm not even looking at her. My head is down.
I shall be
praying.
back. I shall be back in 2 hours. Bishop Cloudmane will come with me if I ask him. He will meet you here. 2 hours. Please be here.
Thank you.
And with that, he promptly leaves. So you guys want me to just fast forward 2 hours, or are you guys gonna do stuff here?
I might as well just fast forward.
Schminsky in the 2 hours. Let's see. She'll after eating enough, she will calm down. She will be cussing intermittently the entire time.
It's fine.
She
I'm
will
already
probably
used to.
try and find the cauldron that was being used for cooking, so she can borrow it.
Well, she's gonna kill us all.
I mean, he did say behave.
He said, "On your best
Behave
behavior." This is
during
as
the
good as
meeting.
Schminsky gets.
Schminsky, can you disguise yourself?
Probably. Why?
Because then you could just go back towards the store where we were before and get the cauldron. Or any cauldron, just saying it's for cooking, and we could have one for us, because that guy gave me a good idea. You know, cauldrons are for cooking, not just potions.
The store was a Thieves Guild house, though. You would have to think it would be able to see through something simple.
That is true. I guess we could just find a cauldron from anybody else. Just tell them it's for cooking. Or we could go to cooking spot.
I just need to know what you guys are doing.
No, we said
I
we
was
fast
just
forward,
telling
we're
her. I was just trying to
dancing.
figure out. Yeah, we're fast forwarding.
You're fast. Alrighty.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out a way to get Schminsky a cauldron. And she's gonna go through Schminsky stuff though. Schminsky was talking.
Alrighty. So it has been 2 hours. Are you guys upstairs in the living quarters? Still downstairs in the kitchen?
On the main floor,
You're on
Yeah,
the main
honestly, I'd be on the main
sitting
floor.
on one of these benches, just thinking about a way to get my brother.
Alrighty.
You just want a way to piss off your brother. In a way that's more casual and family rivalry based.
Alrighty. So, the priest Keelik Markov walks in and says, "My friends, I would like to introduce you to Bishop Hugar Cloudmane, a former soldier for the Jabalin military, ex-general, and as I said before, bishop to the church." And then this guy, oops, hey, come on, stretch. This guy walks in. I'll blow it up so you can clearly see him.
He looks snobby.
He looks like how's the best way? Does anybody play Mass Effect where he like he looks like he has the snobby kind of deal the politician has?
Honestly, I was just gonna say he looks like Frollo.
So yeah, this man
The whole thing is
walks.
giving me Castlevania vibes.
So yeah, this guy walks in, walks past all of you, and walks behind the altar right here. And he says, "So, are these the individuals you wanted me to meet, Priest Markov?" And he'll bow and say, "Yes, Bishop Cloudmane, these are it. Please, friends, come up."
Not so big. The hell? Thank
Yep.
you.
Maybe there beside them. Schminsky not joining him up front.
Um,
I mean, he did say please.
I mean, it's rude to stand up, right? I should be sitting down on a bench. Or is he not like, not? It's not a speech.
she's like go up behind Locke and is like, "Why are we doing this again?"
Why did I get asked the question?
Did that like
Is you're the
potion make
adult?
it this
Because
bigger?
you're DD, or designated dad.
That's his dad.
God damn it, I hate that you're kind of right. Yeah, Locke's pretty much the dad. The entire party.
It's not the role you pick. It's the one you, the one you fill.
Pretty much, yeah. I'll tell you later.
That's behavior.
I'll signal to Schminsky as like, hey, go ahead and take a seat.
Why?
Why?
Why? Where? Who is this guy?
Someone's trying to help us. It has to be very respectful.
Cloudmane is going to speak up and say, "I am a man of very little patience. But Priest Markov, a good friend of mine, requests that I speak with you, for you needed aid from the gods. So, speak what you need, and I'll see what I can do."
Cade looks at Locke. He's like, alright, do you want me to tell him, or you want to give it a shot?
He's probably more lenient towards your kind, so I'd say you.
He's going to stop you both and say, "I can hear you clearly. I understand the prejudice within this capital. I am first and foremost a military man. I do not see race. I do not see gender.
I see.
I see usefulness."
Cade will step forward. He's like, very well then.
See,
Let's
need
cut directly
glasses.
to the point. And Cade will continue to say, he's like, Archbishop, we're asking for your help. We've been tasked to investigate further situations to the condominium by a private party. However, during our investigation, one of our team members, I guess you can say, was captured and is being very harshly accused of breaking in during said investigation. Right now, they are currently locked up in the prison.
Yes, your friend Tara, I believe. He was apprehended some months ago, breaking into the Grand Tower where the condominium was held.
Correct.
I must say, he has found himself in a very difficult situation. The church does not take kindly to this.
We are well aware.
So are you looking for a way to free them? Well, I'm here to tell you right now, it will be next to impossible. But not completely. I'm guessing you wish for a boon of sorts. Almost like a pardon. That's the only way to free him.
Oh, yes.
And Kate will speak up and say, well, as far as anything, it's lucky for us we do kind of dabble in the impossible from time to time. As far as if you feel the task is next to impossible, we feel that we are in good skill and appreciation for being able to accomplish it.
Hopefully this confidence of yours can hold true. Because the only way you're going to get this pardon is by completing a task given to you by the Archbishop. However, those are seldomly given. You must first prove yourselves allies of the Church. And that is why Markov has brought me before you. To aid you in some way of getting you into the graces of the Church.
That is correct. We appreciate any help you may be able to offer.
Hold your appreciations. It is possible for me to, but it will be a troublesome trial. You must do several jobs for the benefit solely for the country and the Church.
Of course.
And that does long, guys.
Yep.
So are we sure that we have enough time to do all these little quests to then to the big quest to then get Terra?
Well, considering the fact that he's made the political system in this continent, country, whatever you want to call it, similar to the United States,
I'm
it
back.
may be a while.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
That makes sense. I get it.
All right, where was I? It is like, no matter what the task is, you must complete it to the letter. Which means if I need you to execute someone, you must do it post haste and without failure. Can you do that?
Schminsky can.
Church. Yeah.
Sad part is I know who the question's for.
Yeah, he was looking right at you, Locke.
I know. Yes. Like I said, I knew exactly who the question was for.
Each job I will present you will test you each individually. And once you completed your trials, completed the quests, you'll have earned your right to stand among the Archbishop. Because there is such a grand quest that needs to be done for the Church. But they'll only give it to the most righteous of believers.
Then let us continue.
I only have one exception. My dear friend, Keelik Markov, valued member of my fold within the Church, and personal friend and former combatant in the army. He must accompany you.
These terms are acceptable.
Good. When I have a job for you, I will be back to this very church. Until then, you will wait. And he just gets up and literally walks away. And then he walks out the door.
Cade will kind of relax his jaw a little bit from not trying to control what he says so hard.
Congratulations. This is the first step. Do any of you say anything back?
First step to what?
Thinking.
This is the first step to saving your friend. He will be back shortly with a job for you. I'm sure.
Do you know how soon?
No, but he will be back. It will not take too long.
So we have to do separate jobs individually for this guy?
I don't think it'll be
That
separate
is
jobs.
what
I
it.
think
That is what it sounded like, especially considering one of those questions was directed at me with
it felt
my
more like
reputation.
each job is going to
You
individually
have a
test one of
reputation?
us, but I don't think we're all gonna have individual jobs.
No, Cloudmane wishes to test your vigor and your loyalty and your strength. He is a very good judge of character with a very unique gift. We do not know what this gift is called. I personally call it foresight. He's able to look at people and see that which is their weakest point. And to test your strength of will and your loyalty to the church, he will put you in a position that will force you to go against it, to face it. Even
Why?
after all those years being out of the military, he's still very direct.
Think we still have time? Like, is it still daytime? Like, how much time has passed since breakfast to
Wait a second.
now?
Let me roll
You
through
did
that.
say 2 hours.
Yeah, I said 2 hours.
He was gone for 2 hours, and then that whole conversation. So what? Like
I'm
3?
gonna say yeah, it's around 3 p.m. Let's go 3 p.m. So if you guys want to go out, explore some more, that's fine. While I try and find a cauldron, or
I thought Schminsky borrowed the cauldron from the kitchen.
you said I said
Oh
you could
my
have, but you never built upon that.
Well, that's got everyone said we're just skipping forward, so she was like, okay.
Yeah, you're right. She's right.
Meanwhile, Luck will most likely, after that semi-tension you could cut through with a knife
Congratulations. You have unlocked
situation, Alex, mute that game or turn down the volume.
motivational message.
He's going to actually meditate.
In every provided task. On behalf of Fix
Alex, please.
thank you for your
Be doing the same thing, but the way George does. I'm gonna go play for kids outside somewhere while I go look for a goddamn cauldron.
Has been converted to give access to milestones there to ensure you
Alex,
protocols.
please turn that down or mute yourself or something.
No.
There you go.
Jesus. Okay.
If
Wait,
Locke
did you
stayed,
just mute him?
No, he muted himself. All right, so Locke, you're gonna go meditate. What is the point of this meditation?
To calm himself. Like, he's naturally calm anyway, but the fact that he knows for a fact he's going to be tested on his own morals and his own beliefs and principles, he's going to need that to actually steel himself for when the time comes.
Gotcha. Alrighty.
It is him mentally preparing himself for some sort of, what's the movie called? Like, Golden Child bullshit situation.
Gotcha. All right, Cade.
If
What are you?
if Locke's gonna stay here at the church and meditate, I'm gonna go ahead and go out and track down that not forger, but that armor to get armor because we didn't get to finish it the last time.
Gotcha, gotcha. Oh, where did Alex go now?
Plus, with Cade like having to talk down and bite his tongue, I think a change of environment would probably be good for him.
Alrighty. There you go. There's Alex. All right. So George is going out. Cade is going out. Locke is staying put and meditating. Alex, what is Schminsky doing? You can unmute yourself now.
Did Schminsky get the cauldron or not to begin with?
If you want, yes. This is the fluff session that I'm going to do with each of you real quick.
So Schminsky, would have borrowed the cauldron. Trying to find a way to carry it around herself because she doesn't have a bag of holding or anything. Or just like strap it to her back. Has to be a small cauldron. the pot. Okay, so she's got that. She's figured out her plan is to stab a god in the crotch,
Oh no.
which no one is helping her with.
Oh no. Come on.
Honestly, all we gotta do is shift the blame to one of the chaos gods.
No, I had a plan. Like, I can't. Never mind.
And we have
Okay.
her stab the chaotic gods in the crotch.
I just picture
Are
like.
are
I know
any
she's
of
not
the
a
other
kid, but I
people
picture her as a
going
kid.
to try and interact with her at all?
You're gonna make me cry. Are you doing this before we leave? Don't do it.
Because when she's been told to like left her and right, they were told, you need to prepare to do a thing that's going to test you. She's trying to figure out what she did yesterday and how she could take advantage of it or undo it, basically. So she's gonna be like getting a piece of paper that she was gonna write letters to Matt and Anais on because she remembers that part. And she's going to write an angry letter to Matt and Anais saying that somebody made Schminsky into not Schminsky, and it's going to be really confusing and unclear, the same way that her conversation earlier was, but written down.
So you're staying there. You're staying there to write a letter to Matt and Nias about what happened.
Basically, yeah. And then when she's done that, she's going to make a list of all the people that have done mean things to her or made her do things that she doesn't like.
Okay, what I want you to do,
She
Alex.
made a list.
Type that out. Put it not only in your
Notes.
on the character sheet in Roll20. I want you to put it in your bio somewhere.
The letter or the list?
List and letter, either anywhere in your bio where I can clearly read it, and also put it in the D&D background,
Right.
D&D backstory.
Yep. Because that's going to be entertaining for Nina to read and respond to Schminsky as Matt and I.
Plus, it might actually help me with one of your guys' trials. So Locke and Schminsky are staying put. I'll get to you guys later. First, I want to take Cade and George out shopping, apparently.
Yeah, I want to try to like. The whole time I'm just playing music, not really like listening, trying to not listen to the sounds. Kind of like the meditation that he was doing to get ready. Kind of like what George is doing, but he's like, I'm just looking out for, following Cade, obviously. And then I'm just looking for, I don't know, like a cooking spot. Or some kids that I can interact with real quick, give them some money or something. Or anybody playing music in the street like the last guy, last kid.
Oh, that's not where I wanted to put you. Alrighty. So, Locke's not here. Neither is Schminsky. Dang it, come on. Yeah, that's one.
Works. Bagpipes too. I believe I have bagpipes, a harmonica. Somehow magically I carry around a set of drums. Never pulled them out yet. And the magic guitar that I just got. I mean, I guess I would be playing that one, but I don't want to charm people. So I was just like, and I'm gonna play the OG song, like the first song that I like mastered to myself. Whatever it is, I don't know.
Alright, just give me a second. I'm uploading a picture.
Sad part is, for shits and giggles, like I've got like 3 songs in my head that George could be playing.
Well, this is like the original, like when he was a kid and he first learned how to, use bardic music.
Yeah.
Because he's been told,
Like the
he has
first,
vocals.
like Mother Goose Nursery Rhyme bullshit
Yeah,
song.
whatever the tiefling taught me, yeah.
No, trust me, Zalipsis has a lot. because I have a lot of songs in my repertoire that could easily be translated over to D&D.
Oh, come on, where'd it go?
A lot of bareback.
All right, go ahead. Good. This will actually give me a chance to find a map that I had, but I apparently didn't save it right.
Because no, the feeling that you gave Locke was like one of those like reminiscent feelings, like, okay, this is a test mode adult. Okay, fine, whatever. And it's like I mentally prepared myself.
Yeah. It basically, like, you know, I've been tested with the, I don't know how to pronounce her name, but yeah. So it's like, we got this.
Or if you can't say that, just call her Zelly. She'll answer that one.
Apparently, you know, I believe in karma as well, so I'm gonna go help some kids while I can. Before I go off and die.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna read Pokedex entries.
I just like how you're all already worried about what I'm gonna do to you guys.
Well, when you play D&D, you're always ready to die. I'm just like, hope we have enough time to get her out of there.
How dark is this? In Omega Ruby and Black and White 2, the Pokedex says that Lampent, its spirit absorbs fuel. The spirits it absorbs fuel its baleful fire, and it hangs around hospitals waiting for people to pass on.
I guess it's not as dark as Gengars and Haunters, but yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's not as sad as the Marowak story.
Oh,
but
no.
It's actually, yeah, because the whole species just like hangs around hospitals.
Yeah.
Kind of weird.
Yamask cries at its own face.
Where it wears a mask.
Yep. Each of them carries a mask that used to be its face when it was human. Sometimes they look at it and cry.
When it was human, so it's a human, it's not even a Pokemon.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
No, that's a little dark.
Yeah. That's reincarnation for you right there. I want to be reincarnated as a Yamask. Shit, make me a starter Pokemon. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Fuck, we should go check in on him, huh?
You know, I was just thinking about it like last night. It was like, what has Tinker been doing this entire time?
Seeing his boat, trying to figure out a way to ditch us here.
Right. Is everyone back now?
I think we're out here.
I think so.
Andy, you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
Yep.
Alrighty, so let's first start. You guys leave the church. You guys start walking, and George, you happen to hear a familiar half-assed tune. You see this kid's on the same corner trying to play music. I'll blow him up so you can see him.
Yeah, I see him. It's the same kid?
Yes, exact same kid.
You get better?
No, not
What
really.
the fuck, bro?
He's a little kid. What do you expect?
It's only
Oh,
been a day,
George,
baby.
help me. George, help me for 10 minutes. Now I can play like a superstar.
No, I mean, he can hit a note better. Like,
He's still practicing.
got
It,
you,
does,
got
it doesn't
you.
sound any better from 12 hours ago.
That makes sense. That makes more sense than he just sucks.
So yeah, he's fumbling with his little lute trying to play. It's not that great. He has a few copper pieces and one silver piece in his little hat that he has on the ground. What do you do?
Does he notice me?
No, he's trying to make sure he's playing right.
Right. Is he like interacting with his crowd, or he's just like, you know, just playing, just focused?
He's playing, he's focusing.
Hmm. Should we try a placebo effect? Try a placebo effect. But just like, all right. Is there like a barrel or something? Somewhere I
Yeah.
could sit? Yeah,
I
I
mean,
grab it,
yeah.
bring it with me. Slide it. Sit right next to him.
He's gonna stop. Oh, oh, hey, mister.
I just like nod towards the instrument to keep going.
Oh, yeah. He continues trying to play.
Damn, how far is it from here to the shop? Like,
You're talking about Stratego shop?
yeah.
Not that far, actually. Because remember, you
I
met him before you met Stratego. You actually passed his shop, like, right here.
have a message. I figured I walked too far away from Cade.
Well, Cade was
Oh,
following you
know.
because he...
Okay. I'll just tell Cade, yo, you know, you can come back and get me after you leave the shop, and then we can look for a cooking spot.
I
I'm
won't be
gonna help
long.
this kid out for a little bit. Yeah. I'll be right here. Not going anywhere.
Okay, we'll then continue on to the armor.
All
Yeah,
right.
and I'm not gonna play for him or with him. I'm just gonna like try to give some lessons, see if I'm actually good at teaching someone.
All right. Give me a second. Let me see what you got for that. Actually, roll me a D100. Say high or low.
I'm going high.
Alright.
Let's go.
You got it. Alrighty. So you're giving him pointers. You're actually trying to be a good teacher, which you are. He's taking your advice, and he's actually playing slightly better. He's actually hitting notes more consistently now. More people pass by, hear him. They're throwing him more than just one copper piece at a time. They're paying him like 2 to 5 copper pieces.
Yeah, it pays to get better. Keep up the good practice.
Yeah, he stops for a second and he says, I really want to thank you, sir. My name is Mike.
Nice to meet you, Mike. My name is George.
Well, actually, it's Mika, but a lot of people just call me Mike.
What do you prefer?
I don't really care. But again, I wanted to thank you. The money you gave me yesterday, it actually really helped my family.
Good. Is this something you... Huh?
It's like, I'm not supposed to tell anyone, but after Mama passed, my dad got into really, really bad trouble with the church, and we're trying to pay them back. So that money really, really helped. Which is why I'm out here. I'm not that big or strong, so I can't, like, go get a regular job. I could play this. This was my mother's old instrument.
I'm sure she'll be proud of you. Maybe you should use that as inspiration. She's think of it as when you're also playing with your mom.
He's just gonna give a big old shit-eating grin. Thank you. He's like missing a tooth or two. He's gonna continue.
I'll start playing with him at that point.
All right. Roll me performance, and I'll roll performance as well, based on your performance roll, which is probably gonna be as same as usual.
Unless he made me choke up a little bit with that bullshit mom story. It's not bullshit, but oh my god, natural 20.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
He inspired me.
Okay. 13 plus 1 is a 14. Yeah, he's actually playing really, really well.
He's a fucking rock star out here.
So now, people start hearing you both. Wow. Okay. That's a lot. Wait a second.
I'm telling you, man. I'm good with this shit. They just don't know my name.
They gave you 80 people passing by.
Oh my god, more money than I have.
people start passing you by. They actually start to form a crowd, and they all gave you total 83 silver pieces.
Hey,
Nice.
do you think there's a chance we could come change out some of the Vanguard decks and try to update it? You know, with new cards or whatever? Okay.
Yeah. I'm just gonna sit there and keep playing until Kate gets back,
All right. That's
giving
what
them
you guys
pointers and whatnot.
All right, that's what you guys do. All right, now it's Kate's turn. You guys are sitting there playing. You just made a friend. Give me seconds.
This one already got the entire one.
Well, isn't there more cards?
Yeah, but I just find me first.
Is that all? And where's the picture?
Passenger side seat.
Alright. Is your car unlocked?
No. Keys are where my hat is.
Now let's get you. All right, kid. So you get to this closed-in building with no windows, and it has a sign that has just, the typical blacksmith sign. It has an anvil and a hammer going across from it with like those metal tongs that you see blacksmiths use to hold a piece of metal in the fire. All right. So you open the door slowly. When you get to it, you hear really, really loud bang, almost like someone is right beside you, hitting a piece of hammer on a piece of steel. That's how loud it is. What do you do?
I'll continue into the shop, trying to be respectful as I can, like knocking on the door, like, hello?
Nothing. The closer you get to the door, the louder it is.
Continue through the door. Try to be respectful as I can. It's like,
Yeah,
hello?
The moment you open the door, it's like someone is hitting a piece of steel with a hammer right in front of your face. It is really, really loud. Just bing, bing.
This place has great acoustics.
Continue forward.
Yeah, so the guy has goggles on. He's, again, has those tongs that's holding that sword right onto the end. The sword itself is bright yellow. That's how hot it is. And he's just hammering it into shape. Sparks flying literally everywhere. He doesn't see you. He doesn't hear you.
I guess I can wait until he takes a minute to stop hammering.
Alright. This literally goes on for 40 minutes as he's just continuously shaping this thing, putting it back in the fire. That's the only time that he's not hitting it, is when it's in the fire, and he's just watching it like a hawk. He leaves the hammer on the anvil, and he just places it in the fire.
Since he stopped hammering, it's like, excuse me.
Ah! He then grabs a piece of steel and just chucks it in your general direction.
I'm assuming I have to do some kind of dexterity save?
Give me a second. Yeah, go ahead. You roll the dex save, and I'll roll my strength.
Oh, I'm not going to leave roll 20 up to chance with this. Oh, not 20.
I have not been doing too bad with roll 20 today.
You got so fucking lucky. I got a 19. He has a modifier, but since that nat 20 helped you, he can't really see you, so he's just throwing it in a general direction where he hears the noise.
Mm.
And he throws the piece of steel with such force that it kind of embeds itself in the thick wood steel door.
So Cade will basically just kind of matrix dodge out of the way at the last, Just like, what the shit?
He's gonna like fumble and his face and arms look like black soot. So it's like that movie Coal Miners where he takes the goggles off, and the only clean part about his face is his eyes because of the goggles.
Shit.
And he's just gonna yell, "Who the fuck are you?"
And Cade is like putting his hand to his chest, like, Jesus Christ.
What? Speak up! He puts his head to his ear.
Oh. He's deaf from the hammer. Cade will try to speak up as much as he can. Sorry to startle you, but you've been working for a while.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to stop you right there. I'm not interested in Girl Scout cookies.
Oh.
Cade like take a second. It's like, how did any of that sound like Girl Scout cookies?
Precisely.
And Cade will yell at, Stratego recommended you for armor.
Who's Bandingo?
Stratego.
Oh yeah, the guy behind me in the shop. Yeah. The cat. What do you want?
I need some armor made.
Need some handmaids? Well, I don't really sell those, but I'm pretty
Armor.
sure Oh, you want armor? Why didn't you just say so?
Cade will just continue moving forward to him, try to get close enough that he doesn't have to shout as.
I can hear your frustration.
I can't wait till he meets Strax in my campaign whenever we get to that one.
He's like, okay, so what are you looking for?
Mithril half plate.
Half plate? I got plenty of that. What kind?
Mithril.
You want mithril, man? You know how expensive that is?
Believe me, I know. I wouldn't ask for it if I didn't need it.
I mean, give me a second. He then walks behind his forge. There's a storeroom. He opens it up, and like dozens of weapons that he's made just falls out, and he kind of like moves out of the way as a big freaking battle axe just embeds itself into the brick flooring.
Impressive.
And then he pushes back everything, and you can hear the clattering of literally everything.
Sounds like my childhood closet.
Yeah, it's a little bit. There's so much stuff. Like no, maybe no. And he's just hucking shit out. Now let me roll to see if he even has any mithril. Actually, I want you to tell me high or low.
Let's go high.
Sorry, bud. He's gonna come out and say, "I ain't got no mithril. Ever since the mine, for some reason, the main mine stopped supplying it. I ran out pretty quickly for them fancy flying fellers."
Cade's just like, why is the fucking Feather Patrol always doing this shit?
What I do have is some. Give me a second. Let me look it up real quick.
Basically, I'm just looking to improve my armor class, bud. This 14 shit ain't cutting it. And that's with my dexterity mod.
Give me a second to look at it. 144. Just a quick second. I gotta use the restroom, guys. I'll be back.
Mm.
Yeah.
I like that Facebook. The Dasani water tastes like it's been sitting in a water gun.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hold on. I'm trying to find. I'm guessing it would be in the player's handbook. Different metal types for armor.
The only ones you really have to care about, Stephen, are mithril and adamantine.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Just trying to see their costs.
Alex literally has a PDF file for that specific, I believe.
Oh, 144. Probably does. Ready. All right, yeah. I must be looking in the wrong place. Yeah, I'll just look it up. So you said mithril and adamantite? Alex?
Adamantine, yeah.
Adamantine.
Do you want me to pull up the prices for you for half plate?
Hold on, I got it right here. It's in D&D Beyond. That's why. Okay. Yeah. Send it up because I don't really have. I don't have D&D Beyond to look this crap up.
Mm-hmm. Add a character like, basically just needed something that could beat a 15.
Mithril half plate is 750 gold standard.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what's the AC on it?
15 plus dex.
It's
Yeah,
mithril
it
is regular AC for half plate. But it's just it can be worn no matter your no matter whether you have proficiency in it or not, I'm pretty sure, because it's
I think it's supposed to take away your disadvantage for like self checks as well.
All right.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so yeah. So you said 750. Alrighty. So yeah, he's gonna throw stuff around. He's gonna throw out like full plate mail armor.
Cade will
Because
like
you did
Cade will in fluff. Well, Cade will just specify like Cade will take like the leather scraps that he's been using as armor, and he's like, I need something agile, but nothing that can kill me.
What?
You're gonna make me
Big
yawn.
up, boy.
Cade will take the armor scraps that he'd been using for his armor. It's like, I need something flexible that leaves me agile so I don't get shot at.
All right, yeah, he's gonna keep looking through it, and yeah, that's exactly what he's gonna do. He's gonna pull out adamantite half plate, which is literally just a breastplate, no shoulders, that covers from your stomach up to your chest.
What are the properties of adamantite again?
Adamantine is you cannot be critically hit ever.
Ah.
It's completely normal in almost all. It's very hard, but the way they represent that stat-wise is if anyone rolls a critical hit against you with a physical attack, not magic, but physical, it doesn't crit.
Ah,
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, because the mine that this shit's coming out of is very rare. So yeah, he's gonna come out and say, "All right, I got this one. It's my last tidbit."
Sorry, didn't mean to press that.
Like I said before, with the mithril, the mine stopped sending out product, so I can't make any more. So this is my last one. I got plenty of regular steel half plate for you, but unfortunately, I can't sell you at normal price for this.
How much are you charging it for it?
2,000.
2,000 copper sold.
It's like Cade will Cade is like almost like Cade's like it's like, are you talking silver or gold?
I'm talking about your ass hairs. Of course, gold.
Jeez, us. Cade's really debating it because at that point he knows he's gonna get ripped off, but it's at the same point he needs armor. Would you be willing to come down on the price a little bit? It's a little steep.
What you got?
I could probably do 1,500.
$1,650.
Meet you in the middle of 16.
Deal.
Cade will hold out his hand for a shake.
Yeah, he's gonna grab it, and I want you to roll me a strength save.
I knew
Or
you were
no,
gonna- I knew you were gonna do that.
yeah, because literally, it's like two pieces of steel are like compressing on your hand right now. This dude is incredibly strong.
Oh shit! Roll off table.
George sent you a message.
Yeah, I did it by mistake. No, I was thinking like I felt bad like that I wasn't there with him because I felt like maybe I might be able to cast message and the guy would hear us so we didn't have to be yelling. But I didn't mean to press it so y'all could see it. I just wanted to see what message does.
Oh, all right.
I got a 12 plus 1, 13.
Yeah, you're like ow 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 ow. It's like that scene from the Scorpion King where he grabs his hand because what's his face was crushing a cup in it.
Mm-hmm.
You drop to your knees holding your wrist like ow ow ow. It's like you're like a baby butterfly. He's
Okay.
gonna let go and hand you the adamantite armor.
Thanks.
No problem. Also, if you need stuff fixed, I could do that too.
I'll
Now,
keep
if you
you
don't
in mind.
mind, he pulls out the sword that he was hammering. It is now cherry red, and then he's gonna put on his goggles and continue hammering, and it is like so loud to the point of deafening. Like it's honestly making you dizzy. Like the room is spinning from each hammer hit. And he's like hitting this thing like 5 times a second. So right now your hand hurts, the room's spinning, and you're getting a headache.
I'm grabbing the
Almost
armor and
every
I'm
night.
leaving.
Alright, so you're leaving? I hope you enjoyed meeting this guy.
Cade will start mumbling to himself. He's like, "We're just
We'll be back.
here for this shit."
We'll be back to the deaf guy.
Alright, so you two gonna check up on Tinker?
Yeah, I'll grab George on the way up, and it's like, let's go check on someone.
Give him a gold, then I'll walk off. Keep up the good work. I had something I was gonna say. What is it? Music isn't only about the notes. Sometimes it's about the words, and the people with the sad stories write the best words. So, you'll make it work. You'll figure it out. I just walk away.
Thank you, mister. I'll do that. Alright, so you both head towards the carve house.
You show me your new armor, or you just like,
Yeah.
are you the one of those people that keep it in the bag until you get to the house?
Yeah, like right now he's holding the armor in his left hand. His right hand kind of looks like
He's
Hades' finger from Hercules in the beginning of the movie.
like, he's like slowly
Knock on the
massaging it.
armor.
It's like, son of a bitch, man.
Knock on the armor. Damn, this thing is nice. How much?
More than I
man.
wanted, but it should help him later.
I've been thinking. A lot of people are saying that they're low on minerals and stuff. They're on our way to Tinker, right? But like, if we're gonna get in the mine, what if we just promised them like a small piece of the actual opening of the mine? What if we bring them back like some ore? They might be like inclined to give us some discounts or something.
Well, I'll keep that in mind for later, but
Or we might just bring them some ore and ask them to build us some stuff. Is that like against the rules?
no. Well, it depends on the mine, but I have to imagine.
Alright, Cade, for that, you know that this mine was the
It's the one
the
that shut
money
down that
maker.
we gotta go fix.
Yeah, it's the money maker. It is the money maker for the entire country.
We're
That's
literally
not
going
why.
in there. Like we should. I mean, I don't want to make false promises, but if we do come back with minerals, like we'd be the first to deliver it to him, and then he's obviously gonna get a supply later. But if you could say, yeah, first on, anybody, him, her. Also, can I find a cauldron before I go to the docks? Because I know I'm walking away from the stores.
If you want.
Yes, we
Alright,
need like
give
a cooking spot.
Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna use that same local store that Alex set up.
Oh no, he knows.
Nope, it's not him. It's just the one I'm gonna use. Wait, Kate, are you going with him?
Yeah, I can go with.
Alright, let me
Yeah, I kind of purposely did it afterwards just in case I fuck up with my words. I have backup.
Okay, let me get rid of Stratego. Put someone else there. Yeah, let's do this. It's a nice female worker working the back. She's working the register today. Nah, it's not centered. Fuck it, I'll leave it like that. So yeah, you see this long black-haired woman behind the counter stocking the shelves. As you enter, a little bell goes off. She turns around. Well, hello. Welcome to the shop. How may I help you?
Hello, looking for a cauldron for like boiling water, making soups.
Absolutely.
Cooking.
What size do you need?
I don't know, a small cauldron, one that's durable. That I don't want to have to continuously purchase cauldrons?
Well, unless you get one reinforced with magic or made from a special material, all the cauldrons are just regular old cast iron.
There's cauldrons made from special materials?
Well, not most people would use it, but most people that have the money to spend that like to show off usually can get them made out of steel or mithril, adamantites, or any other special metals that they can find.
Oh, what's the base metal then?
She's just gonna stare at you. Cast iron.
Okay. Cast. Oh, iron. Iron. Well, iron. That makes sense. I look at Kate. What kind of cauldron you think it's like? I don't want to keep spending money on cauldrons.
I only sell cast iron, sir.
Oh, well, then we don't have a choice. I'll take one of your cast iron cauldrons.
Fantastic. She looks at you again. What size?
Small.
Small? All right.
Yep.
It's about the size of like a 3-gallon bucket. Has a handle, like a wire steel handle.
Yeah.
She's gonna say, "This is 10 copper, please."
Oh, well, how much is the medium one?
She's gonna pull out a 15-gallon one, and
That's pretty big.
yeah. And she's
Kate
gonna
was
say,
like,
"This
dude,
is-
I don't want to carry that, especially if it's a gift. Come on.
I mean,
This will
15
be.
gallon
do.
empty.
This will be.
The small one will do.
Oh, okay. She
I'll
lifts
take them
it up
both.
again.
I'll take them both.
Kate will like shoot him a look. It's like, I'm not carrying that.
It's fine. I'll take them both.
Okay. Again, the small one will be 10 copper. This one will be 15 silver.
All right. You've been such a help. Does she have anything else in the store that looks like I want?
Well, depending on what you're using the cauldrons for, I have many medicinal herbs that you can use to brew teas. I have supplies for cooking.
Yes. All right. So I need some spices for cooking. I do like tea. We can make some. Give me some your best herbs. I don't know. Round it up to, and then I put 2 gold down on the table.
Alrighty. She then puts an assortment of herbs for like black tea, green tea, chamomile tea, and stuff like that into a foldable thick piece of brown paper, kind of like you get at a butcher.
Yep.
She then also wraps up some pork.
Spices.
Yeah. She labels them, by the way.
Oof.
And she
She's
also
nice. I like her.
She also packs up 2 pieces of pork, 2 pieces of beef, and an assortment of vegetables that can be whatever the hell you want.
Dope.
As I'm watching her do that, can I get? Sorry. Can you make me another separate package of just the pork and the beef and all that stuff on the side? Like I want an extra one. I'll pay for it. Don't worry.
How much? How much do you want?
I don't know. Put another gold down. Round it up to that.
Oh, jeez.
All right, so you put down 2 gold pieces, 1 more gold piece. You get 1 piece of each.
All right, that's cool. That's good. All right. Package separately, and then I'll be like, "Thank you very much."
Thank you for your patronage.
Ready to walk out.
Hilarious part is, are you carrying the medium cauldron?
Out the door, and then outside I'll do something else.
It's not as heavy as she made it look.
Okay, cool. Altogether, how much does it weigh? So I'm assuming I have the big cauldron, and then inside of that is the small cauldron, and then inside of that is all the other stuff.
Okay.
I'm a
so-
one-trip man. I'm not going back and forth.
Jeez.
Give me a second. I'm gonna say about 8 pounds for all the meats.
Oh,
vegetables.
that's fine. Yeah, and then when we
I'm
get
not
outside, I'll just
I'm not
mage
gonna-
hand this thing.
Yeah, plus 3 pounds for the small cauldron, plus another 10 pounds for the medium cauldron.
Oh, it's getting up there.
So yeah, it's 21 pounds in total.
Oh, I think it's 25. Hold on.
What?
The amount of I can carry with my mage hand. And it's just 30 feet. Wait, what? Oh, 10 pounds.
Nope.
You suck. Alright. So I begin to. I'll just like,
Cancer's
try to
floating
carry that
destiny.
stuff on my way out. And then outside, I'm separating it because now I have 3 hands. I will cast Mage Hand, and Mage Hand carries 10 pounds. So Mage Hand will carry like herbs and a couple meats.
Yeah.
And I'll throw the separate package of meat at Cade and say, "This is for us anyway, so you can carry that." And then I'll carry everything else.
How'd I get roped into this?
All
Oh,
right.
please, thank you, appreciate you, brother.
Come on, just check on Tinker before he explodes or something.
Yeah, let's go to Tinker. Oh, I forgot to get Tinker something. Whatever, he'll be fine.
It's alright,
Yeah.
I'll just gift him your meat.
Well, that was for us. Whatever, fine. Yes, we'll give him the meat.
All right. So you guys start getting to the
You're
carve
up.
house. And you guys start hearing cussing in common. You pieces of shit, motherfucker, you bastards! And he's just throwing everything as much as he can. Like, I want my ship! I want it now! Unfortunately, sir, there's a nice lady on the other side trying to keep her composure. A nice elf lady that says, "You have over $1 million, 1 million gold in fine.
Oh,
I cannot release your ship until the 1 million is paid in full and all repairs are made to it. You have 30 days to comply with these procedures or it shall be destroyed." And he is just cussing so like, have you guys ever heard of a Mexican lady cussing really, really fast in her native language?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Believe me.
That's how fast he's cussing right now.
Hijo de la chingada madre. Yeah. I got it.
Exactly.
I think of Dominicans when I think of like cussing fast, but yeah, I get it. I
Okay.
get it.
Cade is like, ah, shit. Oh, go ahead. Oh, go quickly to Tinker and try to like separate the two of them and maybe even carry
Yeah,
him away before
once he
makes a scene.
pushes him away, I'll just like bow in front of the like nice elf lady, be like, "I'm sorry," and then try to catch up with him.
He's like, so Cade's picking Tinker up. He's like, "Put me down, you son of a bitch."
Yeah, and I'm just like, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry," and I walk away.
Fuck these people.
We'll continue further down the dock. So
Oh
that,
my god, 1 million gold! Jesus.
I
That's
wish I
another
could say
thing
I'm
we have to add
surprised,
to the
but I'm
party.
not.
I am 1 million gold. And they're going to destroy it.
It's all
My
politics.
brother's an asshole.
It's like,
Oh,
he'll put Tinker down and it's like, I know it's been an emotionally rough day. How are you doing?
He's just gonna stare up at you. And the next thing he's just gonna kick your knee in.
Exchange concluded.
Mm.
Exit
Slap
free
him
to
with the meat. Just slap him.
Cade is just like biting his tongue. It's like, okay, I'll let this happen. I deserve it.
I built that ship with my own bare hands twice. One of you destroyed it.
And now she's sitting in prison. Are you happy?
A little.
You'd be happier if I told you we might be able to get your ship back.
And how would you be able to do that?
I don't know. We got this mission that we have to do with these people. They're apparently all religious, right? And maybe we can ask them to also give us our shit back. It's all part of, we're all a group, right?
Long story short, we're trying to get in with the church to hopefully get some good graces. Hopefully it gets all this mess sorted out.
Right. So if you can help us, we can help you.
I have 30 days to give them 1 million gold. And that's just to unimpound my ship. That's
And
not
we have
including
probably less to
That's
get
not-
Terra out.
He's gonna throw something at your head to
Oh.
get you to shut up for a second. And that's not including the cost to get it fixed, otherwise we'll get impounded again.
Would it be better off just to buy a new ship?
Would it be better off just to push the ship out into the ocean so it's not their problem once we get it back?
Oh, really? How are you going to do that with the metric fuck ton of ASMR flying all over the place all the time?
That is also true.
And, just buy another ship. You know how much
No,
it cost me
I'm
just to
not
build
buying
it the first time? I had to sell everything I had in Volantis just to build it.
I am on his side. We're not buying another ship. We're getting the ship back. One way. It's just if Tinker would stop throwing things at me, I would try to think rationally and figure something out.
Oh, what are you gonna do, pretty boy? Sing a song?
Make more gold than that doing that than you would yelling at the lady that you owe money to.
Yeah, but it's just like can't even make coherent words. He's so
Now
bizarre.
you're thinking progressively. Now how do we get this ship back?
Money. Lot of it. Do you have $1 million?
No. Well, no.
Do you have $1 million plus? At least 30 grand extra to fix it?
No, but it seems like this place runs on the favor of the church. If we could be in the favor of the church, and it technically belongs to all of us, Tinker.
Oh, that's fantastic. Are you a priest? Are you a bishop? Are you the Pope himself?
I can introduce you to the first one.
Oh.
We have already been introduced to the second. On our way to the ladder, if you would just calm down and listen to Cade's story.
All right, Tink. He'll kind of break into it. It's like, all right, you two, just take a chill pill. Tink, we basically are set up at the local church at the uptown. If you'd like to join us, you're more than welcome to. If you want to do your own
Really?
thing, we understand.
Really? Uptown, where all the rich people live?
Well, it's not Ritz or anything, but it's better than nothing.
Welcome to the church. What I'm saying.
Fine.
It's better than you.
You're
working
not
around
wrong.
here.
Tink, we do have to get to the Pope.
Yeah, he's just mumbling angrily under his breath.
I know he's tight. I know. Oh no.
Like if you ever dealt with the
Feel
DMV,
so bad. Yeah.
you know how pissed off he is.
Sometimes you gotta redirect their anger at you so that they start thinking rationally. I'm sorry, Tink.
All right, so we're headed back to the church, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got my shit. Here, hold this. I hand it to Tink.
What are you handing Tinker?
Whatever the mage hand was holding.
He's gonna chuck it.
No! The mage hand catches it. Motherfucker. Did you give him the meat, Cade?
I'm holding the meat.
Oh, okay.
I'll let you
Good.
go.
I don't trust
Nah,
either
good.
of you at this point.
Fucker. Good.
All right. While that's happening outside in the city,
He
Let's
moved
go.
himself out of the room.
let's go with luck. Well, because I don't want to move your
No,
token.
no, no, you're good. No, you're
I
good.
don't. Yeah, I don't want to delete your tokens because you guys can be back here.
I thought that was his like show of I don't trust you guys. I'm out of the room.
All right, so Locke, what you said you're meditating, correct? Andy, you there?
Yep.
All right, so you said you're meditating, right? How are you meditating? Where are you meditating?
Probably not at like the altar. Probably pretty much where he is, but he's sitting cross-legged and all that.
Yeah.
Standard normal meditating crap.
Okay, hold on.
Hey, Andy, can we have some playmates?
All right.
Going down to Dakota's house, and we're just gonna play there and hang out with his family and shit.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you too.
I ordered Bear Magnus to Dark States and the SP Perfect Guard to Brent Gate.
Cool.
And some other stuff. The buff in it.
All right, so Keelik, I'm just gonna put you right here. It's in the second part of the. Yeah, it's just gonna be right there. So Keelik is gonna come up beside you and say, "Is there's much on your mind? Would you wish to tell?"
Well, last time I had a look like that, that it was from my father. Well, not my father per se, but the man who raised me, brought me up like I was his own flesh and blood. For the final test of my training. So I knew instantly when a specific question was directed at me.
I can only imagine the trial must have been very difficult for you, given to you by someone you trusted.
Oh, it was.
I'm not much to know what a father thinks. Though I may have the title of father, I am not that type of father. I have no kin of my own.
I believe that most of you priests, no offense, obviously, but I believe that most of you see to your, I believe the term would be flock in this case. You consider most of your flock to be some form of surrogate child.
That is very true. Though this church is placed in a very rural part of the city. Not many who come here come in general. Most tend to look towards religion at their lowest point in their lives. But I am here. Yeah, I am here to help whoever walks through those doors, regardless of who they are or what they've done. Though I cannot help you with your mental stability at this moment. Just know that I am here to aid you in your quest.
I am well aware. Hence the reason for meditating, to help put my mind at ease for the upcoming trial that I'm sure to, well, I wouldn't say pass, but have my own challenges with. This is probably going to test my own moral fiber.
Yes, Bishop Cloudmane has always been like that, testing the resolve of those underneath of him. He was like that even back in the military. He's never really changed from that.
He reminds me of my own father in a way. He wasn't always kind. At the same time, I did understand the meaning of what I believe children call tough love. Though there are times where he has actually stood up and passed some of that tough love.
Locke, I cannot say that this mission that he will send you on will be easy to pass, but I feel that you have the courage and the strength to see it through, for the greater good, of course.
Of course, for the greater good. After all, I wouldn't have had some of my reputation in the land that I was raised had I not done things that I'm not too proud of doing for the greater good.
He's just gonna bow. I'll leave you to it then. If there's anything you need, just ask.
Of course.
He's then just gonna leave you.
Dinner's done. We're just waiting for the butter noodle. I don't know why we had to make it. I mean, it's done. It's just gotta thicken up.
Thicken up, yep.
Huh?
Thicken up, yep.
Yeah. I have lids over the thing because you know our.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Schminsky, you still there?
I'm
Alex?
still here.
Alright, it's now finally your turn. What is Schminsky doing?
Okay. All right, so she's got her cauldron, she's got her plan. I'll be writing out the letters for a bit, trying to get them accurate. Um, everyone else has basically just sort of left her alone.
Yeah, that's usually a bad thing, which is why I'm excited for this.
How long do I have?
Give me a
Like,
second.
let's say, because I mean, one of the because Locke's like, has Locke been here this entire time talking to the priest dude?
Not to the priest dude, but he's just been there meditating, and the priest dude was concerned about him, so he went to go talk to him. And it has been 2 hours since everyone left to do their own thing.
Oh, Locke's used to meditating for longer than 2 hours, so he's fine.
I'm gonna say that Schminsky took, let's say half an hour to write out her letters. So she's got an hour and a half before everyone else, before she catches up with everyone else. She is going to go out and have a look around the town. Do you have a town map or anything?
Yeah, the one that we've been using.
I'm still on the church page. There we go. All right.
So if you scroll out, I'm gonna say you're off to the far right here, off the map, just past these buildings right here.
That's where the church is.
Yeah, just past them.
All right. Okay, so she's gonna go out. She's gonna have a stroll around. She's gonna
Please
look
make
for
her interact with you
any.
Hold on,
after I
hold on.
left.
Alrighty, so you're gonna be walking around town.
Yeah, she wants to see, you know, what there is around town. Like there's shops, there's
Alright. I put you on the map.
Is it like a residential district kind of place?
Where you are, yes, but the further you keep walking to the west, it gets more into business towards the docks. Because, like I said, you're following right here, this path right here.
Yeah.
Which will take you past the blacksmith, Stratego shop.
So that way-ish. Okay.
And for this portion, I'm going to say Cade and... Because this is all within
Yeah,
2
we should
hours.
be with Tinker, right?
Yeah, you guys are at Tinker at the carve house right now.
That's what I was thinking. Yo, bro, this is gonna be hilarious. Wait, don't erase him. He's at the middle playing music. Don't disrespect us bards.
I'm
She can
getting ready.
disregard him if she wants to, but he's there.
Alright, fine. I'll put it back. He's a kid.
I just want to see her like be mad disrespectful. For some reason, I don't know why.
So yeah, so wherever you're going, Schminsky, you let me know and I'll set the scene for you. Because like I said, right now it's like going on 6 o'clock. People are starting to shut down their shops at 9.
So it's the evening, pretty late evening.
Yeah, because it was 3 o'clock when the bishop showed up, talked to you, and left.
Mm-hmm. Yep, sleeping until 3 o'clock sounds right for Schminsky.
Yep, and now it's
Sounds
5
like
p.m.
All right.
You guys woke up around 10, and that whole debacle talking in the breakfast room and all that took a couple of hours, and then he left for a couple of hours and came back. But yeah, so it's 5 p.m. right now. Everyone's starting to close shop.
Okay, so she's gonna like have a stroll, so like down this street and look around. Like she sees a lot of houses, sees a lot of a few shops here and there. She's probably gonna try and find like some sort of like little merchant that sells like fruits or meat or some sort of snack. Hopefully sweets. Sweets would be good, but she doesn't know. So she's gonna stroll and she's gonna like take things in. Like, okay, where am I?
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
1 second. Okay. I'm just trying to look for something. You know what? This will probably work right here. Alrighty. Just give me a second. want it to be like super huge on the page when I post it. Get down to size. Alrighty. Alright. So you're walking down, you're hearing people close up shop. You actually pass right here and you hear really, really loud banging.
Is there a window to look in?
No. It's just a solid brick wall with a very thick steel oak wood door, and it's almost as if someone's hammering a piece of metal right beside you. It's really loud. Just bang, bang, bang.
Yep, too loud, too noisy. She moves on.
All right, you get to the corner right
noise.
Yeah, you're right here. You start hearing someone playing musical instruments. Not the best, but not completely horrible. He's hitting notes, but he's not hitting notes very often or well. And it's just a little boy. He has a hat full of silver coins at his feet, just playing with a smile on his face.
You can like walk up to him, like look at him, look at the hat.
Yeah, he's as tall as you are.
Yeah. Look at him, look at the hat full of money. It's like,
Okay.
is that money yours?
It sure is. Some nice fella helped me make it. I'm raising money for my family.
By playing music?
Yes. This used to be my mother's lute before she passed away.
So you stand there and play music and people give you money?
Yes. Not much. I'm not that good yet.
But it's free money.
Yes, people like you enough, they give you money for doing a little song.
What else do people give you money for?
I don't know too much about it, but usually services. Selling stuff, making stuff, helping people with things.
Sticks her tongue out. Is there anything that Schminsky could do that is not work that gives people free money?
Oh, your name's Schminsky? My name's Mike. Well, I do know this old guy way out in the east end of town. He used to be a soldier. He carries a sign. He's missing a foot. And he says, anything will help on his little sign. Or at least that's what he tells me. I can't read.
So he sits there with a sign and people give him money?
Sometimes.
Interesting. Schminsky will think on this. You have been helpful. And she wonders, wait.
All right, so I'm gonna move this character here. There's a little old lady pushing a cart, and as she pushes it has a little bit of a weird mechanical tune playing that plays with the rolling of the tire. Let me think of it. You all seen Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End?
Yeah.
You know the beginning where the Calypso's pushing that little cart and it's that weird little music box, but then it stops playing and it blows up? It's that exact same tune, but it plays only when she's pushing the cart and it stops when she stops.
So it's going to blow up soon.
No, that's just what I'm using to describe it. It's not a bomb. It's not a bomb.
That we know of. Luckily, Schminsky has not watched Pirates of the Caribbean and is not paranoid.
Yeah, so you just hear this little tune and an old lady saying, tarts! Fresh tarts!
Schminsky goes, like, what is a tart?
She's going to stare at you. Oh, hello there, little one. It's a pastry, usually a small little crust with filling in it. I sell
Is it
3
food?
kinds. Yes, sweet treat. I sell chocolate. I sell vanilla, and I sell lemon.
And how much do you sell these for?
Not much. 1 copper piece a portion.
She like reaches into her coin pouch, pulls out 3 copper pieces. Schminsky will have 1 of each to see which is best.
She then shakily pulls out a tray that has 1 of each. They're about silver dollar size, maybe a little bit larger. Or hold on, and if you had a tart, you know what a tart looks like.
Yes.
Chocolate's chocolate. The vanilla looks kind of creamy looking color, creamy white color, and the lemon slightly yellow.
We will now find out what Schminsky's favorite flavor is. 1 is chocolate, 2 is vanilla, and 3 is lemon.
Okay, roll. Actually, no. Make that make that a D6, please, or just roll that. That'll work.
Lemon.
So, you like lemon the best.
Apparently.
Ooh,
Hmm.
does like bitter.
How many of these, whatever this flavor is, are there?
Oh, that's lemon. Give me a second, dearie. Let me look. After that one, I have 8 left. Not many
Schminsky
people
will
like
give
that
you
one.
8 of them. And she like pulls out 8 copper pieces.
And she shakily pulls out a tray with all 8 on them, takes the copper pieces, and leaves you the tray.
Schminsky, like, how big is the tray?
It's about a dinner plate size.
Schminsky like upends the entire tray into her mouth.
Roll me a dex check, because those aren't just gonna slide right into your mouth. They're gonna fall off the plate.
Check or save?
Give me a second. Roll me an acrobatics. Alrighty. Out of 8, how many make it into your mouth? 4 make it into your mouth.
How many of them does she kick up into the air and catch with her mouth or her tail?
Schminsky catches the rest of them with her prehensile hair and proceeds to feed them into her mouth.
Hair?
As quickly as she
Wait,
can.
what?
Yeah, Schminsky can control her hair.
Oh my God, she's the guy. She's one of the. All right,
You don't know
one of
about
the
this.
people from Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, pretty much.
I forgot his name. Oh, the what is it? Hedgehog or some shit, something like that. I don't know. I know what you're talking about. That's dope.
Like, oh, little one, it's such a it's so refreshing to see someone with such a big appetite.
Schminsky likes sweet things. In fact, and she like pulls out a wait, how many? It's like 10 copper to a silver, right?
Yeah.
Schminsky pulls out a gold piece, puts it on the thing, and says, "All of your everything."
Give me
And she
a
like
second.
holds out her hands for trays.
Okay, so she has 3 flavors, but 10 of them are gone now. So let me roll something. Okay. Unfortunately, I only have 4 of the vanilla and 3 of the chocolate left.
Schminsky takes the gold piece back. She gives her a silver piece.
She gives you out the rest.
She like takes them all on the. She like holds them. Like, does lady want the trays back?
Yes, please.
She like holds up her like the edge of her robe into like a pouch, dumps all the tarts into it, and then like hands her the trays back.
She'll set them inside the cart and say, "You have a good night, and she's gonna slowly turn it around, and as she slowly pushes, that mechanical music starts again.
Hey, Schminsky like thinks for a second, goes like walks beside her, says, "Your thing plays music. Do people give you money for playing music?"
Oh no, they give me money for feeding them these sweet treats that I have. This music is just to attract them.
Makes sense. How many will you have tomorrow?
I try to have 20 of each, so 60 in total.
When does Lady first come out here?
Oh, I am quite old and fragile, so it could be anywhere from 10 in the afternoon, 10 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon once I finally get done baking.
Is this going to be the first time Schminsky is asks to be woken up at 10?
Doug thinks like, could Schminsky go to your house and get the tarts without having to wait?
Oh, I know.
Dang it.
Curses. Foiled again.
You will show Schminsky where you live, so Schminsky can go straight to you and have all of the tarts.
Oh, I know.
That sounds like Schminsky's trying and failing horribly to do the Jedi mind trick.
You will tell Schminsky where you live, because I will go to your house. She's like, what the fuck? No.
Schminsky will give you the shinies for the sweets.
Well,
this
then,
is what people do, right?
is your name?
give...
So I'm guessing your name is Schminsky.
Yes, Schminsky is Schminsky.
If you had met me 40 years earlier, I'd have no problem making you your own batch if you paid, but I am old. It takes me quite a while to make the batches, and there are several people that like what I make. I can't just give them all to you.
What if Schminsky helps you make more tarts, and you teach Schminsky how to make tarts, and then Schminsky can have as many tarts as she wants?
Oh, you want me to teach you how to make my only source of income?
Yes.
Oh, I know.
Schminsky will make you lots of tarts so you can make some for other people also. Then you will make more money.
I just met you, so no.
Where did Schminsky learn to negotiate?
I'm gonna chalk it up to Schminsky knew the entire time but chose only to use it now.
It is getting quite late, little one. It was nice meeting you for this first time ever. Bye. And she tries to hobble a little bit faster, and the music plays at a faster pace because she's trying to move away from you faster.
She's just like standing there, like rubbing. She's like she's trying to think, like, why did it work yesterday and not today? What's different here? How tall are the buildings?
Normal building size.
Okay, so Schminsky like flies up onto the top of one of the buildings and like follows the old lady.
Wow, this is a productive part of your time. She's moving very, very slowly. I mean, it takes her about 10 minutes just to get to this intersection right here. She's old.
Schminsky, you're about to be arrested for being a stalker.
Hold on,
Or
give me
harassing an old lady.
Stalking if you're caught stalking.
Let me roll something. Oh boy. Let me roll again for something. Okay, so yeah. 6 people notice you just flying up in the sky above the buildings.
Well, she flies onto the roof of a building and then walks along the roofs.
Yes.
They can still see you in the air.
They can still
dumbass.
see you in the air.
Yeah, I was just clarifying.
And one person stops the old lady and points at you.
Schminsky hides.
Wow!
Well, Here's the
That-
thing.
Like hide behind a chimney.
Let me roll to see perception. Nat 20 as well. Huh. How did this work?
Was my nat 20 higher?
I'm going to have to say yes. Alright, so you successfully hide. So she keeps walking, but paying attention now from behind her.
Oh, she just like watches her for as long as like until she goes out of view.
She then enters this house right here. This big house. Yeah, at the second intersection.
At this point, I'm just half expecting Steve to do that scene from Usual Suspects once Schminsky gets arrested.
Never seen the movie.
Never seen it either, but what do you do?
Okay, so Schminsky
Yeah,
sees her, goes in,
yes.
she like waits for a second to see if she comes out again, like if she's trying to fool her, because she's been fooled before.
Hold on, I'll be right back, sorry.
All right.
You guys forget, you think Schminsky's gonna have this like horrible, chaotic plan? She's very easily distracted, okay? Jingle some keys in front of her.
Well, the problem is, right now, Schminsky does not have a chaperone. Locke
Good.
is too worried about his upcoming mission.
Good.
There's also something you need to be wary of, by the way, if Schminsky ever does become calm again.
Okay.
You do realize that Schminsky has a lot of like abilities at her disposal to fuck with people on a general level that she doesn't use because she's so distractible. Like, imagine the orcs from Warhammer 40k.
All right, I'm
That's
back.
what she is right now, okay? She is extremely dangerous, but way too dumb to do anything about it.
Listen,
You
already
guys
figured
making
that out.
her calm on a regular basis would give her the ability to go, I wonder if I did this.
All right, I'm back. We gotta
Welcome
wrap this
back.
up pretty quickly. So,
That's all right.
what do you do? Do you watch her? You watch her walk into the house. What do you do?
Okay, so she waits for a couple minutes just to see if she like pops out again in case she's trying to like pretend to go into the house. And then
stays
she
in
can,
there.
yeah, she considers herself like she knows where she is. She knows where to go to get all the tarts now. So she's gonna hop down off the building. I'm guessing it's probably like 7 o'clock by now.
No, it's 5. I'll say it's about 6:20, almost 6:30.
All
So these guys would be walking back now. The kid's gone home. It's too late. And they got Tinker and Foot. You're about right here.
Okay. So she's gonna. Is there any like it's quite quiet, I'm guessing, at night. Is there any particular direction where there's any sort of like noise aside from the hammering from back there? Is there any sort of like conversations, hustle and bustle, anything that like is a place of interest that would draw her to it?
I mean, there's pubs scattered all over the place for people who just got off work, from the docks, from city work like masonry work, fixing the roads. Sailors have been out to sea. There's a sex house where they go to do what people do that have been out to sea for a very long time.
Drink.
Yes, drink and nothing else. This is a PG-13 stream, folks.
They go to make friends.
For a price. Anyway. Yes,
What'd you say? Nothing.
There's sounds everywhere.
All right. Schminsky she's actually, since she doesn't have a chaperone and she doesn't have any sense of time or importance of anything, she is going to basically wander around the town, looking into like various shop windows and various people's houses. If there's any particularly like interesting conversations going on that she would listen into, she probably wouldn't stick around for very long.
Again, where you're at, that's mostly all businesses.
Mhm.
And the fact that you're just looking into random buildings, you actually catch the eye of patrolling officers.
Okay.
And they're not really coming up to you, but they're just keeping an eye on you.
All right. She keeps wandering around.
Just window shopping.
She's gonna explore like most of this place and like try and make a mental note of like places that look like shops or places that look like they sell food or smell like food would be important. Because smells linger for a while if you're a bakery or something.
Yeah.
And the whole time she's doing
still high.
No, she just likes food, and she's like nibbling on these tarts that she's got the whole time.
All right, so I'm gonna nip this in the bud. Otherwise, this will take for hours. So, an officer comes up. Do you need help, little one?
No.
Right.
And she keeps walking.
He's gonna grab you by the collar. All right, where are you staying?
In
Oh God.
a church.
Oh, that's a great answer. That's the perfect answer. I thought you was going to say I was kidnapped by a bunch of people and put in a church.
Which church?
She like looks around for a second and is like, the one that's that way. And she points back where she came.
There's a lot of churches in the area. Do you know the name of the pastor? Or the priest?
The real question is, does Alex?
He wears a white robe.
He's gonna look at his partner and like, I think we need to take this. We need
And
to take
he
this
said
one
he
in.
worships different gods. Yeah.
Locke's going to have a headache.
God.
He's gonna
Isn't
stop
he?
there and like
Not to.
two, correct? So
Yes.
I know of only one priest that worships two gods.
He said it was more than one, so yes.
Alrighty, I know where to take you. Let's go.
Wait, why are you taking Schminsky anywhere?
Because you're acting suspicious and looking into people's place of businesses. Plus, it's going on the curfew.
Around.
Yeah, no one's in these buildings. Time to go.
So? Schminsky
Yeah,
has committed no crimes.
He's just dragging you. It's
Schminsky
curfew.
even paid for these things.
Do you have a receipt?
It was a little old lady. She sold them out of a cart. She played musical music.
He stops
Musical
and looks at
music.
you. So you're the one that she reported.
Reported for what?
You've been spying on her, following her sense of purchases, correct?
What is... No, wait. Schminsky knows this one. Schminsky asked her... No. Schminsky asked to help her make more tarts because Schminsky was hungry and wanted more tarts, but she said no.
Yes. Then you asked if she can take you to her house to help her make tarts, which she declined.
Yes.
And then you started to follow her after you purchased the last of her supply.
Yes.
You see where I'm getting with this? That's illegal.
What? Why?
It's called stalking. She feared for her life, so she ran into one of our outposts and gave us the full story. And your description. You're coming with us
For her life. Schminsky
Because you're-
gave her money.
because you're following her like a creep after asking to go to her house.
So?
I'm not
What's
talking
bad
anymore.
about that?
They now drag you to the carve house.
Why is everyone being so mean to Schminsky?
Because Mitsuki's acting like an idiot.
This is honestly a moment of Schminsky being innocent and people are just like taking it a little bit too far.
You know what? Schminsky has tried today to be nice. Schminsky did what she was told.
He actually did.
He didn't beat up anybody. Schminsky didn't steal anything. And Schminsky is still being
in
dragged
trouble.
around and thrown
Yeah,
into
no, I
whatever
feel
this
your pain,
place is.
Schminsky. I got you.
You're also stalking someone.
I am
What is
pathetic to
this
you.
stalking thing you keep saying?
You're following
in
her
character.
without her consent. You know what consent means, correct? Means
Schminsky
allowed
knows, but
permission.
why don't you explain it? To see if you know what it means.
I'm
never
fairly
figured it
positive
out.
that guard now knows that she does not know what the hell stalking means and is waiting
that-
for an actual explanation.
Okay, Cade,
He can easily solve this.
Cade, George, roll me perception is quiet enough that if Schminsky is pleading for her own life at this point, she's
Yeah,
probably
you're
talking very
being so
loud.
mean.
Schminsky.
I'll let roll 20
I'm gonna-
deal with this.
I'm
Yep,
gonna roll.
I'm doing it too.
I'm gonna roll.
Damn it.
+9.
He succeeds.
You hear
20.
George hears. I rolled a 17 plus 3. Tinker here. So you guys,
I'm like,
he
what?
gets right. He gets right here to this corner, right beside the carve house, where the city dungeon is, and you hear Schminsky plea for her life.
I guess I look
for
at
her life. She's pissed off.
I look at Keith's face like I guess you got Tinker, so I guess I'm gonna have to distract this one.
Who let you off the leash again?
I'll just like run
What
over.
did you do?
Schminsky doesn't understand this. Schminsky was good. Schminsky paid for things. Schminsky didn't steal anything or break into anybody's house.
You
Schminsky
were
didn't kill
still
anybody.
stalk. You were
He didn't even beat anyone up.
You were stalking a little old lady.
Whoa.
He was walking along the
Schminsky would
street,
not-
and then Miss Schminsky was also walking along
Sir,
rooftops. Walking
sir,
on
who are you?
rooftops is not also illegal.
Oh, I'm an associate. I would call myself a friend, but I don't think Schminsky would say the same. But
All right. What
I know her.
What I just got to tell you is that this one, I picked her up looking through empty buildings, which is suspicious in itself, but not illegal.
That's Schminsky-ish.
She recently purchased tarts from a little old lady that walks up and down the streets with a cart. She finished it off selling her last of her supply, and then this one was asking her inappropriate questions like where she lives, can she help her at her house, even though the lady just met her. She said no, so this one started to follow her on top of rooftops, which is technically, what's it called? Trespassing on private property.
People's roofs are private property now?
Wait, Schminsky.
No, private property is inside people's houses. Schminsky was outside. Schminsky learned this. It was very important.
Buildings are
Schminsky,
people's personal
technically
property.
touching the property is still. But yes, but she didn't do anything, right?
He was stalking this little old lady.
Because she wanted sweets, obviously.
She bought the last of this lady's supply.
Which is why she asked where she could. All right, Schminsky, you can't just
Schminsky
ask people where
offered
they
to
live.
Help. Helping is good. Why are people angry?
Helping is good.
But if they
But
do
if,
not
but
ask,
if people say no, then you gotta respect the no.
Schminsky did respect the no.
by following her,
Schminsky didn't go into her house.
That is also true. Schminsky did not go into her house.
you're
She
right.
could have
because
just been waiting for her to come out the next day with more sweets to buy them before anybody else did.
You're right.
Schminsky
Because
could
this
have
little
broken into the house. Schminsky could have flown down the chimney. Schminsky could have killed her and stolen everything.
Schminsky
didn't.
is a
Schminsky
very
was good.
skilled
And now
human
Schminsky is
being.
being dragged by the collar into this
Or-
place, which is probably a place where people get thrown into dungeon cells.
We're not going to be
It's not
dragged
what
anywhere.
Schminsky wants to
Schminsky, listen, sir, I can take Schminsky home. We can deal with this. I understand your grief. Tell the woman I apologize. We're more than glad to. Schminsky just wants tarts. So if we can just,
Schminsky is this close to telling you to jump off a pier.
please work with me here, sir. I have a lot on my hands.
persuasion. He's not ready.
It's now
Because
your
the officer's
turn
done
to
with his
be
shit, too.
funny.
Yo, you know what's funny? I've been through this in real life, where I'm the sober one trying to get the drunk guy out of a fucking problem, but he won't stop. What
So
is it?
you
No,
have
not
better skills
it's
to actually deal with this
persuasion.
than
You
I
say
do.
right?
Persuasion,
Persuasion?
yes.
22.
Who are you persuading?
I'm persuading this officer to shut the fuck up and go away, so we could just chill and go about our
Alright.
business.
He's gonna sigh and say, "All right, but I'm writing up a fine that I'm gonna hand to you. This one has to pay 250 gold in reparation to this old lady that she had been."
250
Listen,
gold?
listen. Could I speak to the lady?
Not right now. No, you can. If you want a formal hearing, I can write that up too.
Yeah, before the fine though.
250 gold. 250. 250. She like grabs.
We're not
like,
paying 250 gold. Schminsky.
This is enough for negotiations, sir.
All right, fine. We'll take the fine. Just whatever. I'll take the fine.
Yeah, because it's either pay the fine later. I'll give you at least 3 days to pay it, or this
No.
one goes-
All right, we can't do 3 days.
So you just pay the 250.
I can't do 3 days. If you give me 30 days, probably.
You want me to wait 30 days for this fine?
For 150 gold for a crime that didn't happen, yes, that would be great.
Fine. 30 days.
All right, thank you.
In 30 days, if this is not paid, I have this one's description. I now have your description. In 30
Yes.
days, if this is not paid, I'm grabbing you both.
Yes.
She's like completely just stuck on the 250 gold fine thing now.
150. You didn't say 250.
I thought he said 250.
No, I said 150.
150
Stop trying to add more to my bill. I already got to pay you back for the stupid guitar.
150 gold.
All right.
150 gold.
Take her away before I just scrap the idea and throw her in jail anyway.
Schminsky, look what I got you. And can we please go back to the church?
150 gold.
I will pay the fine.
150 gold.
Yes, it's more than you gave me for this guitar, and I owe it to you. Remember when you were calm?
That's not the point. 150 gold for helping people.
No, you didn't help her. You tried to help her.
Offering to help people.
For offering.
He's never offering to help somebody again.
Well, see, the thing is, are you walking with me, or are we just standing here?
You're
Yeah,
walking.
She
You guys.
She was walking.
Oh,
Yeah,
see,
you're
because
walking.
when they say no, it means they don't want the help. So you can't. And it wasn't really help because he said you were trying to get her to just make you more tarts. So you wanted her to help you.
Schminsky wanted to help her. Schminsky said that if she teaches her how to make tarts, she will make lots of tarts, so she can make more money. She only had like 20 tarts.
All right,
Like,
Schminsky.
this
Now
many.
think about it. Would you make the tarts to sell, or would you make the tarts to eat?
Both.
Right. And now, would you buy any more from this woman?
Yeah, they're her tarts. You're
Well, no,
supposed
you're
to give
making
people
them.
money.
But you're
When you
making
buy
them, and you're
stuff.
just eating them as you're making them, so she's losing money.
Because Schminsky is making them.
Right. So
Schminsky
if
can eat the stuff
Schminsky
that
learns
Schminsky
to
makes.
make them, Schminsky can no longer give this woman money. People like
Okay,
to use
you-
people for
You
money.
underestimate the amount of tarts Schminsky can eat.
No, you're underestimating the amount of tarts Schminsky can eat because you're
Uh,
going to eat all the tarts and she's going to make no money.
No, Schminsky is going to eat all the tarts that Schminsky makes, and then pay the woman for the tarts that she makes and eat those as well.
What the fuck?
Okay. So then maybe Schminsky should have asked for the recipe and
Schminsky did
decided.
ask for the recipe.
No, you asked her to teach you how to make them in her house, which is her personal space. She felt like you were trying to stalk her.
Where else is Schminsky supposed to learn how to make stuff if not the place where she makes them?
That is a valid point, but that's where the respect the no comes in.
But why was she saying no?
Have you ever tried putting yourself in someone else's shoes? Imagine that you're the
course.
old lady
Usually they don't fit.
and a random Schminsky walks up on. No, not a Schminsky. A random.
This is funny as
I don't know. I can't. I don't. So far, what race is Schminsky?
Yeah,
like?
we're getting
spoke.
back to the. We're getting back to the.
I'm
church.
actually
We're
tempted
almost
to try
there.
something here. I don't think I'll do it, but she kind of wants to try it.
What?
No, my skill check's not high enough. Never mind.
It's just imagine someone trying to ask you to follow you to your house so you could teach them how to make. Oh, the thing that the priest doesn't. That the calming serum. Imagine Schminsky has developed a calming serum, and someone is asking you to take them to her house so that she can teach them how to make a calming serum. Or even the things you said earlier to the priest, the potions that make people not want to breathe. Imagine someone asks Schminsky, can you take me to your house to teach me how to make potions that make other people not breathe? Why would they not just never come back to you and make you probably not breathe, so they're the guy that other people come to? Or
There you go. Now you're getting somewhere with the message to Schminsky.
she's not gonna give you that information. That's her valuable information. Your valuable information is that potion. By the way, I bought you these cauldrons. Here's a big one and a medium one. The big one's probably like if we find a place to settle down. And like there's meats in there and herbs. I'm pretty sure the herbs are just for tea, but I don't know if you could use it for other stuff. Anyways, you do things that only Schminsky does. And there's meats. I'm pretty sure you like that over the grits. And yeah, just want to say I'm sorry about the whole, thing earlier.
All right, you're all now back in the church. You hear the tail end of this discussion. And Tinker's just sitting on the pew like, the hell did this crazy one do now?
Probably something stupid, Locke says.
Before we get
giving up
inside,
some
like I would like to.
meditation.
Before we get inside, I would like to stop Nicky and be like, my God tasked me with like keeping everybody safe, and it seems to me like even when you were calm, Schminsky is the glue to this group. So,
The hilarity of that statement on its own.
it is true though. When she was calm as fuck, oh my God, the production,
Yeah.
right? So
So
My job- I
Schminsky
feel
is
like my
literally
job-
the crazy glue we all played
You
with
guys-
in elementary school.
you guys kept me alive and got me out of that witch. I feel like I owe it to all of you guys, and if I could start anywhere, it's by apologizing to you. I'm sorry. And then she don't say nothing. I'm just walking in. I guess I'd help her with the stuff. I wouldn't just leave her out there.
All right, so yeah, you help her in. You guys put the stuff away. Keelik is going to come out and say, "I'm sorry, my friends, but it is time to rest. No one is allowed here in the main foyer."
Of course.
Why? What happens in the main foyer? What's a foyer?
Nothing.
The in between.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did he just ask? She just asked what a foyer is.
So why are people not allowed here if nothing happens?
It's just a custom. You keep the foyer clear.
Why?
It's just counted as one of our tasks. Part of our task.
It's a religious custom within the church. I ask that you respect this. Once sun comes up, you can do whatever you please, as long as it causes no damage or destruction.
Is this one of those things where there's no actual reason for it, but people do it because it makes them feel better?
Precisely. So I ask you to respect this one rule.
Schminsky has heard of these things. Oh, is the roof of this place considered also part of the inside?
I look at the priest, hoping that he gives me the correct answer.
Let me roll insight.
I give him like the
Pleading. You say the opposite of what she wants you to say.
Who's rolling insight? Me or him?
I'm rolling insight. Okay, I got a 17. Yes, it is.
I give a like discreet sigh.
So as you would not do in here, I ask that you also do not do on the roof above this room.
Is this true for most places, that the roof is also the inside?
Yes.
No, it's not the inside. It's part of.
The property.
It's just anything part of. Schminsky. If it's part of, if you're touching it, it's part of it.
Wait, so if Schminsky is touching the wall of a building, Schminsky
Yes.
is technically inside?
No, Schminsky is on the property. The same way Schminsky could be on top of something. If you're touching it, you're on the property. Schminsky could be centimeters, millimeters
So if
away.
Schminsky is flying over the top of a roof, it is not
Schminsky
on
is-
the property.
Depend. No, I don't think
Wait,
so.
Okay,
I look
Schminsky
at the
starts like
priest.
levitating off
Now,
the
now
floor.
I'm confused. No, yep, you're still inside.
Schminsky like starts levitating like a foot off the floor. Is Schminsky still in the foyer?
Yes.
In? Yes. On? No, but still in.
Oh, that's so confusing.
See how it
Wait.
works when you use pronouns all the time?
Please, my friends, it is nighttime. It is time to sleep.
Wait, Schminsky
You like
has to
sleep, yes?
as well?
I like Schminsky. Schminsky,
Schminsky just woke
doesn't-
up.
what? It's been like hours. Yo, I would literally love to just sit with Schminsky and watch what she does with the cauldron. I will stay up. I don't give a fuck. I haven't done anything for 2 days. I'm fully rested. Haven't cast a
We're
spell in
not
weeks.
losing George.
I'm saying, bro, literally, if somebody would just be nice to this person, this kid, in my
We
eyes.
They
It's
can't.
innocent
They've
like me.
tried. They've
Schminsky-
tried.
Well, I haven't
tried.
yet. I just got here. Let me
Schminsky is
bail.
actually gonna like run up to Locke. She's gonna like run up like, hey, wait. Schminsky has something to ask.
Yes.
Okay, so, is it normal for a place to make a person give them 150 gold for reasons?
For reasons. No.
You're over
Do
there.
I hear this? Do I hear
Yeah.
this? Do I hear this? From
Yeah,
all
you're
over?
right. You're right. No, you went
Oh, I
with
walked
her.
over. All right.
walked
I
with
didn't
her.
run. I'm not running. But for what reasons?
For doing things that people don't want you to do, apparently.
It's
Do you mean
called
a fine?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you, boys.
Schminsky heard that
Sminsky,
word.
what
But
would
is
you
that
do
normal?
if somebody did things that you didn't like them to do?
Stab them.
You would kill them, right? Yeah, exactly. So
Well, not
they're only
necessarily
charging you.
kill, mostly just stabbing.
So you rather them stab you or fine you?
Stabbing, it doesn't cost any money.
Yes,
So
but
you rather-
stabbing
but-
hurts.
Which leads to you
Schminsky
getting
Schminsky
somebody
stabbed
to
them
pay.
back because they started the fight.
Oh, Jesus.
So then, oh god, you're not in. So if somebody stabbed you, what would you do?
Set them on fire, probably.
Right. So you would escalate, right?
All
As
right.
still-
All right, guys, it's time to end the session. as as hilarious this is, it's dragging on. So I'm calling it here. You all went to bed. Schminsky's more confused than ever before.
Try to make a friend. She won't
George
let
is
me.
now the dedicated chaperone, while Locke is apparently dedicated dad, or designated dad.
So I'll be back in a little bit, but this is a good session. Very fun.
A job he did not ask for.
All right.
So basically, we're just waiting for this guy to come back.
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
Talk to y'all later.
Later, bro.
Yep.
Yo, I truly feel if we just get Sminsky on board, it's over.
Well,
Because we're down a person, right? So if we don't,
designating
then
that
it's
your
over.
job now. As the designated dad of the party, you are Schminsky's dedicated chaperone.
Well, I was told that my
Because
God
you're the
told
only
me.
person that can handle the nutcase that is Schminsky.
I was told that my job for my God is to protect everyone, and
Yes.
there is no cohesiveness. And if I'm gonna start somewhere, it
You
has
gotta
to
start
be
with Schminsky.
yes.
It's gotta be with the chaos.
He's the glue. Because we're gonna follow her regardless, because we're not gonna leave her by herself. And if she's just focused a little bit, like, and in between from last session to this session, well, not this session because she wasn't so chaotic, but like any session before and this session and last session, like,
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah, you did pretty much piece together she is kind of the glue of the party.
Yeah.
Which is weird because that technically makes Schminsky a weird version of the whole yin and yang concept.
yeah, she has them both inside of her. Well, she experienced both of them, so I don't know.
She experiences both of them, but she experiences one more than the other, but yet we need to find a spot where she can actually balance the two out, because we found out she can operate like a normal person, just nobody was there to actually realize she was operating like a normal person.
Yeah, exactly.
Until she went into chaos mode.
until she found out there was a problem, and then it was like, wait, what? And it became herself, which is not bad. It's just you got to direct the
Yeah,
energy at
Schminsky's
different
just
people.
got
You
a
just gotta
really,
figure who to direct
really
it to.
hard learning curve. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I said go